So, how is everybody today on this fine Saturday?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing alright. I'm doing good too.
Been better.
Rejected.
You got about 4 hours of sleep last night, so this will be fun.
Hell yeah.
That's enough sleep, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Same.
enough. Don't be greedy, dude.
Yeah,
Anymore.
I only need 4 hours of sleep before a roleplay heavy session where I have no combat encounters planned. Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. It's all about having 4 hours of sleep after.
Like, legitimately, though, like, if I have a session where I know there's going to be at least 1 or 2 combat encounters, I could probably get like 2 hours of sleep and run it just fine.
Yeah.
The roleplay takes more out of me than running combat, that's for sure.
We need the combat to go a bit longer. Okay, they have regen. Alright. You're fighting a troll.
It's like, I don't even have to make the combats longer, though. Like, depending on what I did with it, like, it goes longer than I expected already, so hey.
Well, that's a jab at us.
Like, no, it's not directly, but like, legit, when we fought that guy a couple sessions ago, before Anger was away for 2 weeks, and we did all the side stuff, I didn't expect that fight to take as long as it did. I was expecting you guys to, like, do some good, solid DPS to him early on, before he could actually, like, seed the map with everything. And then he would be like, nah, fuck this.
You expect far too much of us.
Well, it is what it is, though. This party, like, as it is, you lack any primary DPS, really.
Yeah.
Wait.
You've got a rogue. Rogues do good DPS, but they're also hard targets. They don't stay up in the front line, they get out. And you've got a ranger. They both do DPS, but you have no DPS casters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
But
will
you don't
be.
need a DPS
Just
caster when your rangers
give
are doing...
Give me another
fucking
level
D20.
and I will be.
You've got four casters that are all support based.
Not when I get all my summons.
Bro, I just can't hit anything. I don't know what you mean. What matter if I was DPS or anything?
The midget, dude. He can't do anything.
Off
Right,
the
I got a
boat will
short
save
reach.
the day.
But honestly, like, I don't mind that. Like I said, I want you guys to play what you want to play. We can make it work. And it does. Like, you guys get through the fights. It's just more of it's a slog because it's more like you're outlasting the enemy than you are beating them down.
Yeah. Siege tactics.
Siege. 22.
You're on the defensive and
Year
disabling them. Like,
23, we're
I'm
just
holding the
surviving.
angle.
Dalafig's miskin. And the rats are starving.
hello, cat.
Now time to stand on the keyboard, cat.
He doesn't try to get on the keyboard. He just tries to get on me.
Oh, okay. That's marginally better. My cat
I get
really
the
smash button.
the nose poke to the arm constantly.
Ah.
Oh.
But yes,
Minus.
it's been 2 weeks since we've had the whole group together again, and we're all here again. Yay!
Woo.
Yay.
It would have been less, but my belly got cut open.
Well, no, it would have been the same. We would have just done other things for the second week
That's
because
true.
Anger was still away for 2 weeks.
I was so high on drugs, and then now it comes in and it's like, you want me to
Medically
tell?
induced drugs, Twitch chat.
Yes. Medically induced drug. And it was like, do you want to tell Axel that you're not gonna make it? And I like didn't even remember D&D was a thing. I was comatose.
It was quite funny.
Oh yeah.
I sat in the car. A
Yeah.
lot.
But yeah, that's why my camera's not on, because I got, like I've said, for about 4 hours of sleep. I feel like shit. I probably look like shit. And also I'm going to be eating at some point here during the session, so you guys don't need to watch me eat. This isn't that kind of stream. If you want to watch that, go watch somebody eat. Elsewhere.
Time to
Yeah.
whip open
I
my
only
drink
tune
and start
wait. I
munching
only
on some
tune into
chips.
these. Only tune into these streams to watch you eat.
Oh man. No.
I feel like I've been lied to.
Just loud mouth eating noises. The stream.
I don't like that.
Please no.
Like, if I like, legitimately, if there was like, oh, if you get this many subs, I'll do this kind of thing. If somebody dared me to do like an eating stream, I would just get like a bag of potato chips and eat them as loudly as fucking possible and boost my mic all the way up.
I did that for friends once.
Like, this was a thing that used to happen in high school when I was younger, is, people would do this to just troll one of the teachers. When everybody would just have these little tiny bags of chips, and they would just take one chip out and very slowly insert it in their mouth and go, "Oh!"
Sadly, I just finished a bag of chips before joining, so I cannot.
Yeah, Verdun, you'll ASMR for us. You already did it the other day on a whim when you were playing Tarkov. You just randomly did Tarkov ASMR.
Dude, I want to play more Tarkov.
Verdun plays quite a bit of Tarkov.
Game.
I swear Verdun actually enjoys the inventory more than he does the game.
The inventory is fantastic, so I do not blame you.
Like, he loves his inventory Tetris because he's a pack rat. Like, one of the things that we were joking about every time he plays is like backpack and a 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 backpack. Because he just puts backpacks inside of backpacks and then stores them all in one space. Just infinite backpacks. Okay, yeah, Anger, you were asking about that spell. If you want me to add it via do you want Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about this, because of racials, when Anger reaches level 3, he gets one divination spell of first level of his choice, and he gets to cast it once per day for free. So he's taken Detect Magic, because it's already on the Sorcerer spell list, so he can also cast it with Sorcerer spells slots.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then I assume there's already a sorcery point put in the needle that I see.
You would have to store it yourself, but you could have done that during the downtime.
Yeah. Figure at some point I've done so. I'm not trying to indicate that or anything.
Alright, let me grab the spell.
It's stored. I put it in there.
Oh, you already did it? Okay.
Yeah, I found it in front of the little.
Alright, good deal.
Thing.
Hey.
And you'll get a second level one when you get to 5th level as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the last 2 weeks, everybody had their side sessions. That was a lot of fun, honestly. Everybody kind of had their own cool things go on, but we're not going to go into too much detail because spoilers. If people really wanted to see it and spoil themselves, they could have watched the VODs. And also because you'll just discuss it in character, possibly, maybe. And everybody got cool gadgets. I mean, magic items.
Go gadget mecha item.
I got a thin piece of metal.
I got a bottle of slime.
Bro, that's awesome. I want a thin piece of metal.
You wanna trade?
It's like
Hey,
the size of your hair.
that wand, honestly, is really good.
What wand?
Your wand.
You're
That's
so
what it
piece of
is.
metal.
It's a wand. It is a darning needle, but it's also a wand.
I mean, it's I don't know. Without a picture, I just pictured it as like a little needle.
Well, you know what a darning needle is like? They're the real big ones. No, a darning needle is a large needle. Like the kind they use for like the larger kind of danding and stuff. It's very different.
Okay.
But yeah, it counts as a wand. That's why it's a spellcasting focus.
Bonk someone on the head with it.
But no, the reason I say it's very good is that last ability, because it basically what that means is you're always casting those spells at one level higher than you cast them.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh boy, that's huge.
Yup.
Because that means I could throw it on almost everyone.
3/4 of the or 2/4 of the party.
Yep.
Oh, not 2/4. 3/4 of the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Gotta
So yeah, before we get any further, let's go ahead and do that thing we do with the introductions and stuff. I guess it's been a while since we had the full crew to do it. So yeah, let's start up with Mr. Phelan.
Well, you know, my name's Phelan. You should know by now that I'm a druid of the Circle of the Shepherd, and I'm making sure that these lot get to where they need to be in time.
Hello everyone, my name is Groina. I am officially a salty dog, as they call him, and I've just passed me boat school with the help of nobody whatsoever. Ain't that right, Dalafig?
Taking piss, you are. I'm Dalok, I'm a coastal dwarf cleric, and my chest hurts still.
Oh, you're gonna be in a lot more pain than that. Trust me.
I with your disease.
Yulia, a beautiful sorcerer that has a big needle now to bonk people on the head with, and I make pretty clothing. Very nice.
And you shit out silk.
Don't worry about that.
Got
It'll be
stomach
fine.
problems.
Hello,
It's
I'm.
just when you... Okay.
Go ahead and finish.
Oh, I was gonna say it's when you eat too much celery. It's just all that fiber, right?
I don't like that.
Hello, I'm Silva. I am a Midgueran bard, and I just finished mime school, so this is now a Minecraft stream.
Aye, the fuck is Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Oi, oi, oi. Misery.
I am Misery. I am finally able to now through my little escapade for a bit, I am now able to talk telepathically to my friends. So now we don't have to worry about your stupid parrot fucking screaming at people saying that you guys should be doing something else. Only problem is the parrot was the more sane one. So good luck.
Oh
I
boy.
think I like the bird a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you might not like the bird as much anymore either.
My ass too. Oh.
Like me too.
But yeah, that's
Right.
been that. That is our group for every session. No, but only one person has died. So yeah, the group hasn't changed too much.
Rest in peace, Calatrix, forever be her soul.
Forgot she existed.
Get you
Forever in our
fucking
hearts.
copper.
You won't forget she existed when that monster shows up with her head on its shoulder.
I mean, Phelan would care.
50
Phelan never knew her.
sessions from now.
Dude, I'm gonna collect that head. Keep it with me.
You do like to collect weird things, so yeah.
Aye.
Concerning, honestly.
Yeah, F in chat for horny lass.
Oh.
But during that time period, the last couple of weeks in real world, when we had 2 D&C sessions, it's been 2 weeks in the game world as well. So a lot of these characters didn't have anything to do specifically during that time, so they've been doing downtime activities, which is what we're going to do first to get that out of the way. Because they're tedious and not like this is more or less just rolling and talking. So we're going to start off with you, Mr. Phelan. You mentioned you wanted to do some research, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so with research, it takes a full work week of effort and 50 gold pieces worth of materials, bribes, gift, and other expenses.
Let me just check. See, the issue with Phelan. Okay, I have 60 gold pieces.
There you go, so you can do it for 1 week.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, there's 1 week.
And then you have to declare a specific focus of your research, a specific person, place, or thing.
Okay, a specific. I can't do like an organization like this.
An organization would be a thing, I guess.
The unseelie fae that garner after us.
You would be able to try to target, like, it has to be something semi-specific. So, like, if you knew of an organization that you wanted to study, like, say, if you knew a cult existed, you could study that cult specifically.
Yeah.
In this case, though, it probably would just have to be the Enforcer.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah. And how that works is after the full week, you make an intelligence check.
Oh, it's intelligence, not wisdom? Oh no. We've made a grand mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Phelan's very wise, not too smart.
Now, you do have access to knowledgeable sages, as in a fae, because you can talk to her at least once a day.
Oh,
That's
dear.
true.
Mama,
So that gives you advantage on the check.
Oh, it gives me
Negative one
advantage.
intelligence.
Okay, I'll roll again. Alright, that's
I
not
know
much
better.
better. Much better, to be honest with you. Jesus Christ.
Alright, with that outcome, you learn a single piece of lore about the thing that you were studying.
nice.
Oh wow.
So, for that single piece of lore, other than, of course, the obvious stuff like it's an unseelie fae, and
Yeah.
duh, the thing that you actually
Duh.
learn is that it shows up several times throughout many like historical records and myths. This thing is believed to be at least 14,000 years old.
Fuck me. Okay.
It has always it seems to like it's cropped up all throughout history. It's very old, and the only other thing that you find out that is a confirmed if this thing exists, it's true, is it's part of the Autumn Court.
Okay.
So it's not just an unseelie, it's a fall fae.
It's an yeah. Okay. And I can do something else, can't I?
And the big thing of those stories that you checked is that everywhere it appears, blood, death, and despair follow.
So most places full fae go, yeah. Because full fae are fun times.
Yeah, they're bad news. Very much so for everybody.
They're good boys. And then I have another week to do things. Hypothetically, if let's say we weren't role playing and we were using a form of pen and paper system, what could I do that would involve my wisdom out of my options?
Well, let's see. Your list was carousing, crafting items, crime, gambling, pawning and selling items, pit fighting, relaxation, religious services, research, scribing scrolls, training, and work.
Wow.
You want to go through and let everybody else do their 1 week whilst I think of what he did on
Alright,
the
so
second
like,
week?
who else had an idea for what they wanted to do for the week? And this doesn't count Silva or Groina. They don't get a week. They don't get any. They were busy the whole time.
Get Zoe.
I got a week.
So that means
I
it's
swear to fuck.
Dalafig and Mazery both get 1 week.
Well, Dalafik wanted to see if
Yeah,
there
you
was
want
a
to seek medical
knowledge of
treatment.
Ranker. Yeah.
Yeah. You seek medical treatment. So what you actually need to do for me is 1, it's going to cost you money, and 2, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I didn't hear the first one. What you said?
It's going to cost money.
Okay.
The second part is a
How much
Constitution
money?
save.
I can do the Constitution save. I'll do that once you work out how much.
Nice constitution save.
How
yes.
much gold do you have?
Hang on,
Ah,
check the
no,
gold.
don't answer that. Don't answer that.
The cost to have Bogblain cured is 15 gold.
Oh, 15? That's fine.
Wow,
What?
the library fucking ripped me off.
I can do 15.
Well, that's bribing
yeah.
people. Of course you're going to get ripped off.
Wait, but my background trait, I feel like I've been robbed.
Which background are you?
I'm the scribe one that can get
Oh,
into like any...
so you have access to the libraries, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's actually part of what would give you the advantage, but I'll let you use that part since you get advantage otherwise to make it cost half.
Oh, nice, Pog. Okay.
There we go. I've taken myself down 15
All right,
gold.
so you got the con save.
That was...
and you've been treated. So how this happens, how we treat Bogbane non-magically, is not a fun time, I'll put it this way. There's only one way to cure Bogbane, and that is to dehydrate the body to the point where it can no longer produce pus. Then lance all the pustules and drain them. So this means that you spend about 3 days being dehydrated in a medical facility and having a bunch of pustules all over your torso and limbs lanced and drained. You are sore everywhere.
I've been in theory nagging. Did this happen before I went?
Yes, it did.
No wonder I was so.
Like, that water would have stung.
I had a very bad.
When that croc grabbed you and drug you in the water, you were like, ah.
Yeah. I've had a very bad week.
Yeah, they take about 3 days to do that, and then it takes about another 2 days to recover afterwards. And they're heavily giving you lots of fluids during those latter 2 days, because they literally dehydrate you to the point of almost death. Because it takes about 3 days without water to kill someone.
Dwarf jerky then.
Had a very rough time.
Like, during those 3 days, they were probably giving you minimal amounts of liquids.
I'm about to be the moodiest fuck.
You're having a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boglane's bad. Don't get that. And yeah, they advise you to not touch any pus-covered frogs in the future.
You don't say.
I mean, you didn't touch any frogs, but you touched some gnomes who had it.
Same thing.
Yeah, you are now cured of Bogbane. Which is good, because it would have already actually spread to the next stage by that time.
Oh, nice.
Which means you would have had... the irritation would give you disadvantage on all dexterity ability checks.
Oh, goodness.
Oh boy.
If it spreads to the head, it's even better. Once it gets to your head, you can no longer take reactions. And then after another 44 days after it spreads to your head, you take twice the amount of hydration to survive, or you suffer dehydration effects, which will cause exhaustion, which you get to about 4 points of exhaustion, you can no longer move. Once you get to 7, you're dead. So it's not a disease that kills you quickly. It's a disease that just dehydrates you until you die horribly and slowly.
Betty, I put it at the sweet spot then.
Bad times. All right, so Mazery, what do you think you want to do with your 1 week?
I was thinking of continuing the running, the parchment running that I do underground.
Okay, so work, effectively.
Yes, the work.
Or would that be crime?
I think it'd be a mix of the two.
Let me read each and figure out which one it is. Okay, yeah, this would be crime, because there is a risk of it coming back at you.
Yes.
But in order to do a crime... Or no, this is work, because you are being paid. It's hard to tell,
it's not
honestly.
me stealing anything. It's me literally running documents and
Yeah.
other things.
So this is work. It is illegal still, but it's,
Oh yeah,
not
like
a
the bag
crime in
maybe
the way of,
moving
like, you're
while I
planning
did that,
something and
but
going and robbing a place.
Animals getting moved.
So, you're doing running. You need to make me some kind of ability check that's relevant. Do you have any ideas what you think would be relevant to this running job?
I
Based
don't
on
know,
your
with
skills?
building jumping and stuff.
Like, it
I'm
could be
used to just
athletics, it could be acrobatics,
but-
it could be survival, because you have to nail your way around the city.
Like it would be kind of a mixture of stealth, acrobatics, survival.
Yeah, you just have to choose one.
I'll just acrobatics then.
Alright, so make me an acrobatics check.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay, that's a crit. So you get 20. You make 25 gold pieces, and you live comfortably for the entire week.
Okay.
So you get free food, free board, everything for the week on top of the 25 gold.
That's awesome.
25 gold's a lot of money for, like, normal people. Just for running around the city.
You live in a place long enough, you know where to go and what to do.
It changes you.
It changes you, yes.
Live in a place long enough, it changes you.
War never changes.
War.
Now, Navik, does your character have proficiency in Arcana?
He does.
So you could try to scribe some scrolls if you wanted to.
Let's give that one a shot for week 2. Scribe scroll.
The time and money is dependent on the level of the spell.
Right.
And it has to be a spell you're capable of casting, and you have to have all of the components available for it. So yeah, that's not too hard.
Okay.
So how it takes 1 day to do a first level or a cantrip scroll, 3 days to do a second level.
Okay.
Which I don't think you have anything higher than that right now.
No, I did not.
But it costs 250 gold to scribe a second level spell scroll, 25 for first and 15 for cantrips.
Right. So your boy Phelan is really starting to reconsider his motives of not taking money off of corpses. but yeah, we can scribe some scrolls. I have to have everything, don't I?
Yes.
I don't have ruby dust worth of 50 GP.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
What scroll is that? What spell is that?
That is for Entangle and for Thunder Wave.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, they don't require components. I'm an idiot. Wait a minute.
If it costs money, it does.
No, it doesn't. They don't. I mean, the spells themselves don't have components.
Oh, then no, there's no component.
So, I'm gonna just make Is 25 gold for a level 1?
Yeah.
And I can do 1 per week?
1 per day.
Oh, 1 per day. Oh shit.
Yeah, and it takes the same amount of time to make a cantrip scroll, but it's 15 GP for that. And remember, anybody with the ability to cast spells or even just the Arcana skill can attempt to cast a spell from a scroll.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make a healing word scroll. That seems like that's
a smart one.
Probably good. And that will cost me 25 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll put me down to 20 gold. Which means I can only do a level 1 spell.
A cantrip. 15, 25 for gold,
that's
first
the
level.
One. Do I happen to have the stem of a plant with thorns?
You could easily find that, yeah.
Alright, cool. And I'll do a thorn whip scroll.
Alright. So you craft a scroll of each.
Nice. I will add that to my inventory.
Yeah, there's no rolls for that. That's just literally you have to have the stuff and you pay the money.
Scroll of healing word. Keyword. Yes. Scroll of thorn whip. And I'm a broke ass bitch.
Yay, brokenness.
You love that.
Alright, that would be the downtime for everybody. Oh, that would leave you exactly 5 days, so if you wanted to try to work, you could, Phelan.
Yeah? What does Phelan do for work?
That's a good question.
He probably works in a library as a librarian assistant.
Okay.
Because it's kind of low-key, and he's surrounded by things that he likes.
Yeah.
What am I rolling, Chief?
Let's go with an easy one. Perception. They're gonna have you sorting
you know
books.
what? I'm happy with that. Right, well, can't even roll that. I'm +6 on perception, still getting 11.
11 is still not bad. You earn a free lifestyle for the full week, so hey.
Oof.
You didn't get anything else out of it, but you got a modest lifestyle, which is pretty good.
I didn't get... Damn it.
Like, a modest lifestyle is literally 3 square meals and a soft bed.
Yeah, but I can just take long rests each night and just feed myself good berries.
It's about the taste. Good berries don't taste that good.
Yeah, but they sustain me. It's all about efficiency. Have you met Phelan? He's not exactly the one to lavish in riches.
True enough. Alright. So, with that aside, it's now time where everybody comes back after their 2 weeks break. And you all meet up at the safe house, so... You all meet up at the safe house. Do with that what you will. Go ahead, if you always want to try and... either you can decide among you who arrives first or what order you arrive in, or you can just roll initiative and do it that way. Either way is fine. It's up to you.
I want to roll badly. Let's roll initiative.
We're rolling Bro, we're rolling initiative.
Alright, so far
we
it's
are.
misery. Ooh, Dalipig taking the lead.
Well, these are some high initiative rolls.
Hell yeah.
Silver.
Oh no! I take it back. I take it.
Silva did have a horse, so there's that. So yeah, Silva, you get back first. So you get to the stables. You trade your horse back in.
Nope.
If I remember correctly, when you rented the horse, it was 5 gold, Mac. So you get 2 gold and 5 silver back, as that was the down payment kind of like the return, the security deposit. There we go. And then you head back to the safe house. So yeah, you guys can just arrive in that order, start doing some whatever roleplay stuff works for you.
Alright,
Okay. So when I first arrive, I'm just gonna check around the safe house, make sure nothing has been disturbed, or anybody who was not supposed to be there was there.
Seems fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I probably just
Twiddle
start
thumbs.
make myself comfortable, wait for the next person to show up.
which would be Dalipig.
Are we doing it the Groin and Dalipig at different times then?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
they could probably
they
arrive
race.
at the same time. It doesn't really matter, like I said. Do
Well, if
you?
we're going to do it the same time, it's fair to take the smallest initiative,
Ah,
like
yes.
for the pair.
Alright, that's the case then. It's misery.
She walks in. Basically, I threw. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay.
yeah.
Misery arrives basically already prepped for right after work. Finished off, comes in, and Papa just kind of looks off.
Hello, Misery. How was your 2 weeks? Something seems a little different.
Well, she targets you actually and immediately says, "Different how."
You just got mind spoke,
Bruh.
dude.
Oh,
That's in your mind.
The words echo in your head as well, by the way.
Yeah.
what was you're talking in my head now?
I've been doing it all the time. What's wrong with you?
Was that an awkward chuckle?
Yeah.
I love
And at that moment, Cat jumps through the window because we are breaking the awkwardness.
Hey, it's Philly. Is that it?
Oh.
That's
You just
it.
jumped through the window,
Cat's
that's
just gonna sit on the table.
Two familiar, very loud and rowdy people rushing through the door, both screaming, "I saw a cat!
I saw a
I saw a cat!" Oh,
He
it's
jumped in the
Phelan.
window.
It's Phelan, look.
Aye, disgusting thing.
Fuck's sake.
All that noise must be the sailors coming back.
I don't like the tone you're using.
Oh, the sailors.
Oh,
I
the
passed the
sailors.
boat school. Look at me.
And I only died twice.
I ain't a fuck the priest.
Hey, you don't need to tell him that. Yeah, rub it in. Hey.
Well, I had a grand time at school.
What nerd goes to school? The fuck is a
Right,
nerd?
that's
Did I
right.
just say
A
nerd?
sports school.
Aye, what school is cool? I'll learn how
Oh,
to
mine
fire a
school
cannon
is better.
and a gun. Aye, I'm proficient in gun now. We mess with me, Dalafik.
Proficient in gun.
Gun.
You don't have a gun.
Yet. I want a gun.
You have no money.
I have pocket change. Oh,
Yeah,
hello,
pocket
Mr. How are
change.
you?
And I'm skittering in.
Well, considering I've finally been able to wash off for the first time
Oh.
in quite some time because of being stuck with you guys,
the fuck?
it's been a bit better.
We're just
I-
gonna like knock on her head a
I-
few times.
You can,
She brushes you back, kind of backs off.
and now there's another one that can talk. I had enough of this.
I quite like it.
Again, I've always been able to talk, you just didn't listen hard enough.
That's
Typical
probably
woman.
true. I don't really listen to anything that anyone's saying.
Taylor's just gonna be sitting on the table thinking, can she just read minds now? Or like, what?
There's lack of answers, I know.
Think pure thoughts. Think pure thoughts.
My is basically turning to Papa, doing the same discussions he's always done with in terms of signing or anything like that, but you can see it's a bit different. There's a bit of more of an animation to it.
Aww. Oh, Grina would. Grina's gonna lift what looks like just a potion bottle filled with like teal liquid. She's like, I got a gift. Did anybody else get gifts? Because I got a gift. I got gift and clothes.
Oh yeah, I got this sweet mask, and we're gonna pull it out of my backpack and show it off to the group.
Oh, class. I got. she shows a necklace and some clothes and a pendant on a rope.
I got
this.
it. And I'll pull out my needle. Be like, I got this needle.
Oh wow.
It looks pretty. And I'll shove it back in my pocket because no one cares.
Yeah, what's it do?
It's.
It's a needle, you're so close with it, you
Yeah.
sticky fucking.
And then I'll pull out some of the clothes that I made. So yeah, I made us some clothes.
Oh, they look so pretty.
I'm
So we
glad
can
everyone had a
blend in.
wonderful time, eh?
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
like,
blend in. It'll be
We
very
almost
nice.
died. Anybody
What's
else
this?
Can't wait
almost
to get
We-
this
died?
dirty.
We got chased by a mermaid. It's very bad. Well, it's more like Fishman.
I almost drowned.
A crocodile dragged him under, and then I just threw a harpoon at him. I didn't hit him, don't worry.
No, the harpoon hit me later.
I didn't do that though. That was a
No,
Fishman.
you just didn't pull it out and you wore me out stuffed in my chest.
Aye, and you wouldn't let me just leave it.
You know what? I don't like you.
Oh, speaking of, we've not got mites anymore. I'm not itchy. But yeah, it was very painful. I never want mites again.
Don't
I'll tell you
talk
that.
to me about
Ay,
it.
ay, ay, I can feel them burrowing
I'm
into my skin.
I'm weird. I'm
I can feel them
weird.
crawling around inside of me, knocking, and in the cavern.
I got to perform on stage and fight stage this stage fright entity.
Are you
Any other
saying you were
knows?
too scared to go on stage, or was it a literal
No.
thing? Oh.
It was a literal thing.
Oh. Yours sounds cooler than mine. I had to sail a boat in the sewers, man.
Oh no,
Well, you
not the
survived.
sewers. What will we ever do?
Oh, shut up, you.
I know she
fucking-
can buckets. This is stupid.
Aye.
Just another person to give me snark comments.
Aye, wait, I love this. Oh, poor. Oh, Grina is going to unbottle her slime, and she's gonna fling it outwards. And as it flings outwards, it seems to form like the slime stays within the bottle somewhat, but it forms a scimitar. Just gonna get waving it around. She's like, look at my slime. Look what it does. It attacked Alifig, but it didn't
Why you
attack me.
put that down? It's gonna have someone's eye out.
I know. I'm pretty sure though it's not very nice to other people.
For
Yeah,
people
but-
not from the sewers, you seem to have a lot of really disgusting stuff.
I
She
like
points
collecting.
at the scars on your faces now, or on your chest from the what appears to be a very bad cosmetic job.
Listen. The sailor's life for me. The sewers and the sea have things in common. They both stink.
And they are pretty women.
And they
Also, on top of that, any exposed like limbs or anything on Dalifig would be covered in sores.
Yep.
You look disgusting, by the way.
you don't look like sunshine yourself.
I will. At least I got weed.
Life used to be simple before this. Used to be I was the dirty one and everyone else was the clean ones. Now you seem to be switching this around, and I'm kind of confused about this.
Aye, that's true. I've not had a bath in a while.
I think it's been 10 years for you, hasn't it?
Hey now! Says fucking, you were, says fucking, puss fucking looking. Cut your face. And I'll feed you to the crocodile again.
It's fuck. I'm gonna go have a shower or a bath or something.
I can't smell. See, Popo can't even smell anything. Come on now.
Yeah, because it's Papa's been in the sewers with me the whole time.
That's true. He's
How are they
probably
going to smell
blind.
anything?
He has a point!
You know they're wrong.
Be from the other room trying
So-
to watch himself.
Failing. Oh yeah, just gonna sit there. Yeah, gonna shift back.
Don't tell him to switch. He can't talk like that. It's
I
better.
wanna know what he's done.
We've traded out his ability to talk for hers.
Oh,
Aiden's gonna hop off the table and move around a corner. Then a few moments later,
Oh,
come
hello,
back
Popo.
round. And be like, well, I've spent
Popo
most
thinks
of
I'm
the
cute.
time. Well, I've spent most of the time working, but I did find out a few things about those who chase after us.
Oh, hey, what's that then? You're in the
Well-
other room washing.
Well, there's a Fae, a serial killer, I guess of the sorts, the enforcer. I have
Aye.
mentioned it to you all before, but
Aye.
you know he eludes us. Thank the gods. But we also elude him, which is also very good. But I did find out that he's been around for quite some time, and by
Aye.
quite some time we are referring to tens of thousands of years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that he
That's a long time.
Yeah,
That is a long time.
quite a long time.
For clarifying.
That he resides within Full Sealy Court, which is not great, but is also useful information to know, because if there's any more Full Sealy after us, then we're going to be in for a rough time.
I love rough time, honestly. Rough times are my favourite type of times. Why would I ever want
you're
to just...
disgusting.
Aye, listen, it was all rough seas during the extra lessons.
I'm going to hit you.
I don't want your infection.
I'm cured.
I don't know about that. You don't even look cured, you look gross.
Like things like.
I know. Can I ask what the game plan is now?
Well, the game plan's still the same plan as ever. We get you to Carson immediately.
Aye, that's lovely. Did you hear anything from gnomes? They ready?
From
gnomes.
The gnomes are the one taking us.
I know.
Not yet, unfortunately.
Did the
Aye.
gnomes even see you? Because you were
No.
a cat though, first. Aye, that's what I thought.
Aye, they have no fucking clue.
They
yet.
have no clue.
Oh, it would make sense that they waited for
Why do you hide from the gnomes?
Why do you hide from anybody?
I tend not.
We're
I
not
don't
hiding
hide
from anyone.
I'm
I have a carrot for a hair. You think I
But
can hide from
I-
anyone?
very
Okay,
true. She has
but
carrot for hair.
Aye.
if you had the ability to hide from people that you didn't want to make yourself known to, would you?
I want to make myself known
I
to
would be in
everyone.
this room.
All right then. I feel like this conversation isn't going to get us anywhere.
Then why just start it then, you
Hey,
stupid
why did you
twat.
start it
Oh
then?
my god. You know what, Figgy?
Just leaving us to dead ends all the time.
Figgy, I want to give you something.
What's that?
Well, it's not going to be Pookie, because Pookie didn't like you.
You've named the slime Pookie.
Aye, his name's Pookie. P-U-K-I.
I thought
Pookie.
Bastard was a better name, but you know, each to their
Aye,
own.
wait, what about Face Eater? And I'll let him loose again, you stupid
you-
midget.
Did you forget? I hate you.
I will give you, and she passes out, salty romance.
This is good.
The last page has been ripped out.
I know. I know. Can I have the other page back?
No,
I need to edit this in my
it's
inventory.
my peach. The ending was bad, I'm saving you for the trouble.
It's all about the journey in these books. That's what I say.
Oh, oy, oy, oy. So what did your stage fright look like?
It was this floating entity that had like a series of emotional masks around it. It would switch up what it looked like. And then it had like three... Where were they? 3 personifications of myself on stage with me. Of confidence, talent, and training to fight off stage fright.
Well, that's nice. Your journey sounded a lot more interesting than mine. We got, well, Dalafik got very drunk with 2 dwarves. I fucked a priest. I learned how
hanging
to
on
fire
Oh
a
my.
gun. Aye, I did. It was very nice. I was behind in me lessons and she offered me extra lessons and
Thank
you
God
know.
you said in your lessons, eh?
Aye, man, I'm not smart, but I sure am wise, eh?
I beg to differ.
Also, 1 for naught, Dalafig, you're gonna owe me
You're just
50
lucky.
gold by the end of the year.
I didn't have no chance. Busy being seen by a doctor.
Are you? Doctor is perfect, what do you mean?
Oh, patient. Patient and doctor confidentiality, eh?
Hey, there's none of that, trust me.
Oh, don't worry. Dalifik spent a week getting penetrated and drained.
Just not in
Oh,
the way he would have fared.
And you, did you do anything? Were you summoned by some boat or weird
Why would she
man?
be summoned by a book?
I don't know, boat school. It's very fun. There's big tollmen
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no boats for me.
Ah,
Lots of weaving material and non-material things, and made a bunch of clothes for everyone, and Big Willie because he'll appreciate it.
I
So
forgot
when
about that fucker.
we'll be looking the part once we're in the nicer side of town.
Nice, you
and-
can
that's-
also sell them for the money!
I mean, I could, but then we don't look at a place or anything, right?
I mean,
Are you
she
saying
would
we
bring
don't
out
fit
this. She would bring out what and dangle in front of her what looked to be like quote unquote what you would say quote unquote pirate wear, and she's like, I got this from school and it's tailored to my exact body measurements, and I don't know how they got it. Well, I know how they got mine.
Ah,
I
Jesus
don't know how they got
Christ.
figgies.
I was passed out drunk for hours on end.
Oh,
How
so
do you
you're
think
saying
they
the
got
2
it?
dwarves manando you?
I visited a doctor.
Aye, aye, that'll do it.
While those are super nice, they are not
They're
There are
silk.
no,
So.
there are no
both got-
fancy clothes for the fancy area though, so I do greatly
I know,
appreciate your
yeah,
fancy
but
clothes for your fancy area.
the amulets are pretty fancy.
I got one with rope for the
Anchor?
string.
There's an anchor on it. You already anchor, you twat.
If you want, you can move the anchor over to the fancy clothes.
You know.
But yeah,
Oh,
lots of weaving. My fingers hurt. All of them.
Well, I'd hope all of them. I don't know if you're able to do it just 2.
We're still talking about sewing.
All
I sure hope so.
14 of them.
Wait a second.
Hang on, excuse me.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying.
It's a weaver problem. Well, yeah.
It's a weaver
Yeah.
problem, is it? I've met many a weaver. Not many of them have 14 fingers.
It's truly a complication of the work you do. Maybe if you had a simpler job, it would be a bit easier to explain to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the
That's
needle
true.
going in and out. The silk just spewing forth. It's just a great combination.
Take a simpler job, like mine. Travel from one side of the city to the other. Travel the things that are needed. I mean,
Yeah,
it even came out that I was able to get this blessing. The blessing of Smudge.
Very nice.
I need to put Noctad back in your bag. And Grona
but,
seems to.
That's
She
a
goes over
blocking
to
of
her
earth, man.
bed. Grona goes over to her bed, lifts up them like what could be considered the mattress in their safe house, and just pulls out Noctad where she's kept it the entire time. Like, there we go.
That wasn't
I told
exactly
Theo.
safe, Finn.
That was safekeeping.
Did you?
puts
You,
it in
you
her
really
bag.
missed him, didn't you?
I did,
I'm
Give him a big hug.
I will. She is actually going to hug Phelan.
I see Papa
Oh.
found a snack.
He deals with that
Yeah.
better than we do, hang on.
Aye, a good meal's a good meal.
A good meal, you say?
Aye. I give Noctad a squeeze and put him in the bag. Goodbye.
Good torch.
Who's a good little torch?
It's done nothing bad to us so far. It's good boy. Except for, get us wanted by everything.
Don't make it too excited, it might spew fire on all of us.
It's not a fire, Dunny her. It makes you glow. I
Exactly.
makes things in.
Most
Invisible,
fire
no,
tends to make
invisible.
us glow.
Aye, but glow and pain. This one's just glow.
I mean, it's pain for misery. She
I
can
will
see.
release Pookie at you, I swear to God.
I'll kick you
It would be
in the
nice
teeth.
to be able to see, and seeing as
you
I can't see when you
complain
light that.
about this all the time.
Oh yes, poor me.
I try not to. Noctad's very dim, so at least it's something.
Aye, you two are late, don't
Yeah.
you?
What?
Ah yes, applying candlelight directly to my sockets.
Listen now.
And you're both pretty dim.
I will back you with this.
I was
bit.
thinking the same thing.
Corina would uncork Pookie and just sort of squint her eyes at
I
Delphic.
did wait, I thought you're
Aye,
never
you
going back on the
remember
boat
him? You
again.
remember him
You're
giving
never
you
going back on the
kisses?
boat again, I'll tell the captain.
The captain can't threaten me.
Would a light blindfold help
favourite.
you, miserly?
What do you mean you're the favourite? I'm the
Well-
favourite.
Of which?
Would a light blindfold help make you less blind?
As the name might suggest,
I'm not
blindfolds
sure.
make everybody blind.
Yeah.
Well, like a sheer cloth type of thing. To
I get what you're
dim.
saying.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that would help.
it wouldn't.
Okay.
Because in the case of like with this, like, but the way that like a blindfold works, the sheer blindfold is to keep out light to help you see when it's very bright. Think about it that way.
Yeah.
Bright is dark to her. Like light is darkness to her.
The objects that she's observing are still the same luminance.
Yes, except she sees everything in shades of gray.
Right. Okay.
So like, filtering out light doesn't do anything because she doesn't see light; she sees darkness.
That's interesting.
Gotcha.
And it's because it's a magical sight thing. It's never too dark for her.
Right.
Like pitch black is the perfect condition. Like the new moon is the golden time to be a Dubkatha. See as far as your eyes can see.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
So other than doing nothing feeling, what did you do?
I did some research, made some scribed some scrolls.
Okay. How does this help us in the long run?
Well, I can let you heal, or I can let you cast a spell and heal yourself.
I have a potion for that.
Well, there
But
you
you
go.
don't anymore. I have potions for that.
I know, but I have a potion.
I do want to ask, have you tried
It's on you.
eating or drinking Pookie?
No, I was
Don't
going to, and
encourage
then
her,
he
no.
jumped out onto Dalafig's face, and
Oh,
that's when
okay.
I decided, no, I'm not gonna drink him, because if it attacks a friend, he's my friend.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. It was after all the shite too, you know, Dalafig passed out, almost died, whatever, he's back, it's fine, and then I shot a cannon and made his ears ring.
Almost die, she says,
Aye.
twice.
Aye.
Just figured I would ask.
All my years of sailing, that first time I've ever almost drowned.
We let that merman get away. I wanted to kill him.
What do you mean we let it get away? I was not
Oh,
conscious
right.
at the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Gorna would reach into her bag and just reveal cut up fucking alligator
Oh, yeah.
in like wrapping. She's like, I have this. I don't even think it's gonna be nice meat for any longer. So I say we have croc for dinner tonight.
Sounds good to me. I'm starving.
I also have its skin. Don't know if anybody is privy to skin, but
Well, you could make like some nice shoes or a bag with it.
okay, well, I'm no Yulia, and then she just tosses it to Yulia.
I'll grab it and just like pull on it. You know, doesn't seem super appetizing. Maybe we can make a pouch out of it.
Maybe, yeah.
Make like a coin purse, a fancy coin purse, or
Verdon, no, we don't need a 2B blindfold. Bad. We don't need the person who sees literal darkness to be any edgier.
I see dead people and darkness. I'm the warrior of darkness.
Well, does everyone want their presents of various fine clothing?
Define present. Oh,
Presents?
Just define presents.
Just clothing. What I do. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. So I have come gather round and pass them out for some fine clothes. They weigh 6 pounds, by the way.
Yeah, these are
Lots
very
of clothes.
nice.
Got your top, your bottom, your socks, your gloves, all the good stuffs.
So yeah, these are like upper middle class clothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we can go to a nice banquet and not look out of place, ish. Yeah, let's see. I should have enough for everyone.
That will pick would take whatever he's handed and be in his bag.
Yep.
Silva's gonna go into the adjacent room and change into the new clothes.
Gonna put it in your bag then. I like my ripped garb.
You talk about it. I've got a hole in the middle of my chest still. My coat should fine, but this jumper may well be holdy.
Miser's
Right.
kind of looking at it, looking back, looking at it, looking back, and kind of giving like a shrug of why. Considering
so
the
we-
sewers.
You don't need to put it on now. When we get to their destination, we can then-
Exactly.
The
Then-
destination, the sewers.
No,
Hi.
after the sewers,
the
it'll be okay.
destination,
Oh.
the
After
walled
the
district.
sewers is more sewers.
Until we hit the walled district where nobody else was going to fit in.
Ah,
It'll be
Are you
fine.
saying
so
we
she
go
puts them
in?
into the pack.
Yeah,
That's a good
no,
idea. I should wait to change into them then too.
If we end up, once we get past everything else, we do have the rest of you have the difficulty of actually fitting in. So these clothes should come in handy quite well.
I fit in anywhere.
You stick out like a sore
How
thumb.
many people
I-
talk like us over there?
But I fitted in so.
That's
Oh, do they
exactly
speak
my-
that thing that I can't speak?
Yes.
The language of the city. They probably
will.
do.
I'm not from the city, Dalafrig.
Okay, well, we can spend some time teaching
I
you
am
the basics.
imported goods.
I've already taught a dwarven. I can teach her another language.
I do know Dwarven.
Do they speak dwarven?
Do they speak Dwarven?
The dwarfs.
That
Oh,
would be
beautiful.
fine
I
then.
will just
You
only
know,
speak
the
to
hundreds
dwarves.
of dwarfs in the walled city.
I don't like your tone.
I'm just saying that they're not usually the poshest of bunch.
Don't have to be posh.
But well spoken.
I'm very well
I can't
spoken.
speak well spoken.
So when we get in,
I wasn't made to speak like
I
that.
think the best idea would be to let somebody else do
Me
the talking.
speak.
Not
Who
Okay.
I? Yes, we'll let Groina speak because they can't stand her.
and
Exactly.
that will get you kicked.
No, it won't. That's racist.
Done a lot of prejudice today, Fraylin.
I know. Unless they're a
I'm-
human, then they will not be predators to me.
I'm just preparing you for, what you may encounter.
What if one of them speaks leaf speak?
You mean,
Leaf speak.
Hey, it's a very good question.
I speak.
Leaf speak.
I-
What if one of them speak that and turn
I-
on me nightlight?
I-
It only comes on at night and it's a light, so it's my new invention. Do you like it?
I
Did a lot of research for that one. Really
Hi,
nice.
thank you. I put two words together. It's very nice. Oh my.
I give up.
We've done
Okay.
it.
I
We
give up.
broke him.
We broke him. It didn't
I-
take long.
It's alright, push tits. He'll get used to us.
Posh tits.
Aye.
All right, while you guys are conversing, you hear the sounds of the doors to the building being opened down below, because you guys are on the second floor, and then closing, and then footsteps coming in, like a small group of people.
Phelan
Ah,
grabs
Groiner
his-
would
Now
draw
we're
back
being
an arrow.
robbed. Now we're being robbed. This is great.
Phelan grabs his the stave that he got off of the
Yep.
Darafik rolls his sword.
Fucking.
Oh, bloody
Battle
hell,
ready.
it's really coming down out there, ain't here, bimbo.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, he's
Fuck.
large
Stop.
dingus.
Fucking rat.
Hey, kitties, I'm home.
Yeah, you can't hear anybody else in the group from where they're at in the hallways yet, but you can hear him.
No, it's fucking.
Make
Hey,
sure the door
He
is
call
locked.
us kitties. Jesus Christ. Oh
Hey,
my
Bimbo.
god.
Bimbo,
Got
take
a
my cup,
point with
please.
you.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah,
Has-
thank you. Alright, hang it up over there, okay?
Have you
As
met
if-
him before, Phelan?
Who?
Ah, you're
But hey,
about to
guys,
have a
here.
wonderful experience.
I can see all you. I can see your best friend Scott here, and there you are. Why don't you say hi to me? A
Well,
little bit of welcome home.
we were just conversing. Welcome back, Big Willie.
Hello.
Big Willie, they come up the stairs, and you hear me just like, thump, 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 thump. Oh, lovely, lovely. Hey,
Ow.
hey, Yuli-chan, can you grab my little ear thingies? I'm a little cold from out there.
Ah, well, you see, I have a gift for you.
Ah, really? Let me see.
Yeah, see, I got you your ear covers, nice silk,
Oh,
and I got you the rest of your very nice all silk outfit, so you can be looking very fine.
bloody
Super
hell.
sharp.
Thank you very much. Oh, you've been doing good work, Yuli. Appreciate that. Oh, look at you. Oh, you guys look like a mess.
Some
A
of them had it
lot's
rough.
happened.
Big G, little D, are you guys all right?
Oh.
Hey, big little D looks like he's
I
he's
am
been
in
through a ringer.
excruciating and
I had to
constantly.
rip a harpoon out of his chest and he got eaten alive by an alligator, so it's fine.
Ugh.
Aye.
Ugh.
But I
Sounds
got a
awful.
bottle of slime.
A ball of slime?
Aye.
Which
Aye,
also
fine.
attacked me. Hang on, no way.
Aye, he's very kind.
That
You just
also
open the wrong
attacked
one.
me.
And you got pretty bracelet.
Aww. Well, it seems like you had a lovely adventure. You have fun at the docks?
How did you know we were at the docks?
You guys live here. I know where you go.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
I am
listen.
very too.
You know, it's like you slip out of the house. You think your dad doesn't know where you're going. Like slip out through the upstairs window.
I never had a house.
He knows.
Dalvik, what's a dad?
I don't know. I never had a house.
I never had a father.
I
I
just
never
lived
had a
on
father either.
boats.
I had a
Like-
creator.
I
I mean, I
never had a
guess.
father. But you know, what is out here?
Okay, so we're all equally not experienced with the things at hand.
Aye.
Not very much.
Grand.
But you know, you guys, I keep eyes on you guys. I know where you guys go. Like watching my little chicks, making sure they don't get too far from the nest.
Your mic
I
started
expected
cracking.
nothing else.
Your
Oh.
mic.
Sorry about that. They better. Check 1, 2.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
that was good.
Okay, Bailey in the office says it's all good, so we're going back.
No, or not. I lied. As soon as you started talking again. Your microphone, I swear. It's a fucking troll.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't it? Fucking hell.
You're
Will I
fine
be
now.
alright now?
Shit, I said, there I go again. It's 2 more for the swear jar. So yeah, you guys sound like you have fun. That's great. Oh. What about you, Sylvie Bo Bill B? You did a wonderful month. Serve you well.
Oh yeah, learned lots in mime college.
Well, that's good. And she's a good horse. Wonderful month. Did she cause you any problems? Got a good recent.
Nah,
A nice
he's
young
very well
man.
behaved. Yeah.
Good. Lily just like picks up a drink from the counter. Oh yeah. You know, it's raining out there, but rainwater is never so good, is it? Really? You know. What about the rest of you? Let's see. Fucking Squawkers, how you doing? How's little people? Oh, that's lovely.
Are you not gonna? Okay. That's fine.
as long as she's good. Had a fun time out.
Miser
Lovely.
gives a death stare. Miser gives a death stare to the bird.
Sense of tension here.
I think they're fighting, you know,
Lovers
lovers
quarrel.
quarrel. That
Hell, he's being real articulate, eh? Did you teach him a new trick? I guess that's the response I expected. Oh, yeah, that sounds lovely. I'm sure you could do it.
There we go.
Miser grabs, holds hard.
Hell. Oh, I suppose that's just how that's gonna be. But yeah. Glad you guys are all doing alright. Let's see. Go and get some food ready here soon. Boys just came back. The old ding dong is gonna get something cooked. What you guys want tonight? Want some gulpa?
Well, we have some gator meat.
Oh, you brought it back? That's lovely.
Nothing can escape her bag.
Aye, that be the gator that almost killed me.
I dozed off. I don't know what you say.
Well, I heard you got into gator meat, eh?
Lasky or me? I went to boat school.
Well,
Get
boarding
down
school, you did.
of the
Aye. I met a giant. His name was OK.
Okay.
Aye, OK.
okay,
Oh,
OK.
okay.
okay.
OK.
Okay.
Oh no, not again.
Okay. Well, that's a bit of an odd name, you know. I don't think I've ever heard a name like that. Who would think of an odd name like that, honestly? We all have normal names around here.
I
Aye, Willie. Yes, we do.
yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
You get me, Big G, little D.
Aye, that's me name. You know what? I'm gonna become a singer. I'm a minstrel, and that will be my name.
Don't sing.
Big G and
I've
Little
heard you
D,
sing.
the
I've heard you
traveling
sing.
minstrel
It's
group.
not worth listening to if you really not.
Yeah. You'll scare everybody away.
I've never touched an instrument in my life.
Well, you can touch one soon. I think we've got one lying around here somewhere. Hey,
Yeah,
what
like-
was it? I think it was, whose was it? Whose was it? I think it was Tinkles. He had one of those bags, like one of those big old bladder bags with the pipes on it. I don't know what they're called.
Bagpipe.
A
No,
stomach
that's
queasy?
stupid. That's a stupid name. It couldn't be that. It's a bag with pipes on it. It couldn't be that. So, you know, names are more interesting than that, you know?
Hmm.
Be stupid. Oh, I'm sorry for saying that. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe. It's alright.
Willie, are you okay?
Billy's never okay.
I
Oh
mean,
dear.
Everybody always asks where's Willie. Nobody ever asks how's Willie.
Yeah. I actually think what would happen there with Papa is he literally starts, like, piping out the sounds, because he can mimic it perfectly, of the Falcon Guard anthem in bagpipe sounds. Perfectly.
Oh, there
And
you
then
go,
you-
yeah!
And it's basically like, it's like the fantasy version of Scotland the Brave.
and you see me shove silk into my ears.
That'll
Swallow my
slowly
head back
wisps
and forth.
freedom.
I'll play along with that. The muck treat singing, whistling.
Oh no.
Oi! Oi, Tinko! Where's your fucking pipe bag? Whatever. Tinko! Oh, you can hear me!
Just hear a thump on the wall, like on the wall from below or something.
Get your pipe bag! Bring it up here!
So you guys have an impromptu bagpipe jam session.
And Big
Mhm.
Willie. Don't think I forgot. I may or may not have made a dress for Tinkle.
Oh, lovely! Oh! Tinkle, get
Like Tinkle's like coming in the door and hears that and turns around.
No, get back here. Now, me now. You do this tonight, and you get a second helping, okay?
He just kind of hangs his head as like,
I feel you, Tinkle.
I
feel you.
mouth. I'm sorry to Tinkle.
So Tinkle, you got that big bag. You're gonna pass it over there to Big G, and I think you would be good at dancing, right? You used to do those things up when you were north with your band of boys. Had a little dance around the fire. Isn't that right? Or am I just being completely off the base here?
he just kind of
Yeah,
like,
but
he doesn't really say much. He just kind of nods in the affirmative, like hands her the bagpipes
all right,
and braces himself.
you and Sylvia Mobility, you
Mhm.
two are the dancers.
So yeah, Gurna has no training at all with musical instruments, I'm sure.
Absolutely none.
And these are bagpipes, so give me a constitution check.
I'm sure they're also filthy.
I might add, bagpipes are one of the hardest instruments to put.
Oh yeah, you can't even like you're sitting there like blowing and blowing and blowing, and it's like barely making
sure
any sound at
also-
all.
They probably haven't been cleaned either.
You think she cares? She drinks poison to see if it's poison, right?
Yeah, it's probably the cleanest thing that's been in her mouth.
I mean,
Recently. Gonna drink me root beer and
Wait, Groin, you wanted me to show you how that's done?
yes, please tell me how to blow into
please.
this mysterious
Okay.
object.
Take
Alright,
it off
so-
of her.
I'll take the bagpipes from her and start playing them.
Alright, that's wonderful. I fucking hate you. I have a musical instrument actually, and she goes to somewhat
do ya?
quote unquote jestingly punch Dalafig in the stomach. See, beautiful
Phil.
high note, and then she goes she taps out her left hand to like feign a hit on his nuts. Like she's not
No.
actually going to, but she gets really close and like pulls away.
No.
And there's your
Phil?
low note, high note if you actually land it.
I feel like a large amount of this instrument playing is a lot of the step 1, draw a line, step 2, draw the rest of the fucking owl, in terms of how like
yes. Step 1, take the instrument. Step 2, just play the fucking instrument, forehead.
It's all about that first note. When
Exactly.
you get that right, the rest don't matter.
Do you want me to do a skill check for the playing it?
oh
I
no,
mean, if
it's-
you've got the skill, you can play it just fine.
Okay.
I don't like it. Music only get along.
Oh yeah, that's lovely, lovely. You know, the last time we had music, it was probably a couple years ago. We had one guy down here, a little bit of a dwarf shoddy fella. He really loved music. He always was going toot 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 toot. But really, it was lovely for some time. But then it just all going every night and day and what the day. Boy, really, it was just a fucking bother at that point. Then one day we really just we dragged him out, took his instrument, and we just tacked it to the side of the wall. Oh, that boy was so mad, we did his fight. He got another one and another one and another one, and eventually we had to make sure his instrument dropped, permanent. It was a real gruesome situation. It was a lovely time for a while, and then I gotta say, it's hard to sell off a used instrument if it's been filled with guts. Let me tell you, the smell just does not go away.
Really
Honestly.
It's all about how you sell it.
Exactly. But eventually we got it, a little bit of the working over of one traveling mood. It was a guy that likes lots of interesting items. You know, he told me he sold it as the loot of Saint Duke Edwards the Fifth over on the other side of town. Sold to some fucking some chump that's sitting around here. He's got some guts covered fucking loot just sitting in his house now. I think it's some sort of big fucking heirloom or some shit. They make a good penny off that, you know. It's beautiful.
Hi.
I think that's a 1 in silver.
That was a wonderful tangent.
Oh, isn't it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh, keep
like,
playing, keep playing.
gonna have to note that down somewhere. Like, eventually you guys are gonna raid some noble's house and it's like gut-filled instrument in the corner. Oh.
Who wants it?
Saint Duke Earl the Fifth. Oh, yeah, come on.
His entire name is just titles.
Speaking of Saint Duke the Fifth, where's Lord Crackpot Wacko the Fifth? Fuck, I don't remember his name. Oh, there's another one for the swear jar. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck!
Willie, no!
You're getting this. You're doing it. I'm
We
believing
need to
you.
find a word that isn't folk, but is still
Fucking
satisfying.
lecker. Fuck!
Fiddle trousers.
You're gonna end up running out of money.
Well,
Oh,
it
no,
can't
I
be
got you.
fake because fake sounds too much like folk, but
Oh
with
no,
a
it can't
dial,
be fake.
with an accent. So why don't
That is
we
too
replace the F letter? Let's try and egg, beck,
Duck.
no, duck,
Heck!
Rick?
Heck could work, eh?
heck,
Heck!
Heck
heck.
could work.
Aye, heck sounds lovely.
Hey, heck could work.
Heck!
Here you go,
Who are
heck.
you
could
calling
get
a
behind it.
peck?
Heck!
Axel, we just fucking invented heck. What do you mean?
Gotcha, blue! Blue and yellow! Heck!
Aye, and peck if you're a bird.
Feck!
I was making a Willow reference, but okay.
What's he? Like, you know, fucking Wacko. Boy with the scrolls. I don't remember his name.
Phelan.
Phelan! Yeah,
Have you two
Phelan.
met?
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
Phelan, have you met our
Question
friend
mark?
here?
As far as I can recall, I have not.
Literally, you were the one that did the job with us. To meet these fools.
Oh!
Now who's got the short memory, eh?
What do you
I
think I
know,
call you, Lord Jackpot Wacko the Fifth?
Yeah,
You're
you-
Lord Crackpot Wacko the
Yeah.
Fifth?
That is me. You know,
Aye,
you know,
what?
you
It
know me.
fits.
Okay.
It fits.
There's a
I
story
reali-
behind it.
Aye, this is Phelan. He's trying to get us where we need to go so that we can get Noctad to safety.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Aye.
I don't
She
like
kind of
him.
stops and she her like kind of panic as she realizes she hasn't actually mentioned Noctad and to Willie yet. I remember them not telling Willie.
I'm sure he's found it at the bed
Yeah.
at some point.
Just saying in one of his safe houses.
I mean, you
Love
guys
it.
did save TikTok, so TikTok would have been like, they had this weird thing that glowed.
And a ginger's back.
I'm sure
Oh.
Willie thinks it's like some sort of like odd device that she's opt used frequently. That's why she heads under the bed.
I just wait until it's like, it's a torch, it's my friend. Don't know what it does.
Whenever she uses it, she really glows in the morning.
Okay, now, guys. Why are you being like this? Don't like this.
You can blame me, you're the one that slept with a dual last session.
Why do I have an onion? That says quiver. That doesn't say onion.
Bring his inventory
Just ignore me, dude. Just ignore. I make a meal in my backpack.
But yeah, Phelan kind of walks up towards Willie. And he's like, "Yeah, it's been a little bit of a time."
Oh yeah, it's been lovely to see you again,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
It's been a while
yeah,
since you popped by here.
you know,
When you first got the job here, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. But it seems like you're a lovely addition to this place. You know, you really look fitting in. You guys really it seemed to trust you. I've had some good stuff from him. You know, you really just like, oh, lovely. You got a new friend. Ever since Horny last went away, I'm just like, oh, I've been worried about them. See, I just disappeared, and there's like, you know, the groups of 6 work great, you know. If you're 5, then 5's an odd number, and 5's always a bit weird, you know. You know, when you go in a group of 5, it's just like, oh, you know that you're never gonna have a good time. You go with group of 6 on the job, perfect. You know the good thing is gonna go. It's lovely, ain't it? Isn't that right?
yeah, nice round numbers. No, you know what? I agree with you for once.
Oh yeah, lovely. You know, when you go into the round numbers, it's great. You know, you go 6, 12, 18, 24. You know, like 25 is nice as well, but you know, this is just a little too much, you know. Yeah, I go a little easier for that, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, you understand me.
I 100% do. That's why we work so well together as a team.
Oh yeah, Wacko, he's a great one.
Exactly.
What's up?
No,
Tell me what's going on.
Well, you know, we're trying to get over the river. I know you don't specialize in doing that, so we've already made arrangements.
Oh yeah, you know, I haven't done a lot of swimming in my. You know, you don't really want to go swimming in that river
and
too much.
you know,
They dump a lot of shit in that river.
We're gonna ask you to do something that you're not comfortable with. You know, we respect you.
Oh yeah, I respect you too. Yeah, I think the rest of you, just like my family, just like the rest of the boys here. It's all my little kids.
Like
the
Tinkle
father, the watchful
and
father that's just
Bimbo.
taking care of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You understand.
You know, we had to save our siblings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I appreciate what you did, Talk. I really do.
Well, you know, you didn't want him falling like Vine did.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I said you didn't want him falling down a vine.
A vine?
Yeah. Didn't he tell you about all the vines?
TikTok! What's this about vines?
Alright. Do you have any idea who came to attack us? Or was it just... someone took your mom,
Oh,
we went there,
yeah.
He was some...
Willie would know of this guy, because he is infamous. He's a bounty hunter.
He's a bit of a sort now. You don't like I haven't seen him around here, honestly. He's a bit of a worry. Not the kind that I'd really want to effort with. If I was there, though, I'd stab him in the fucking back so hard that he'd be bleeding for days.
I tried that, but he can like sneeze out dust, man, and then you can't see.
He's a heavy smoker. Get
And
very
dust everywhere, and oh my.
Smoking's really bad for you, you know. It's awful.
Aye, we can
understand
tell.
why he's.
I heard him.
Can I understand why he's such a shitty person?
Yeah.
Don't smoke, kids. It's important.
I think I'm older than you.
I'm almost certain she is.
That's how we had one of our boys do it. You know, his name was Girl Smoke. That's how he went years ago. Just like he did it all the time, stuck at the place all the time. He's just always a bother, always in your face, always just being stanky. That fucking ashtrays all over the place. Boy, just fucking his lungs just stopped working. You know, he ain't got money to fix that shit. Ain't got anything to do it. Just fucking fell asleep and they'll walk up again. You know, it didn't help with the with the stab wounds and all. But you know, that
natural causes.
Natural causes,
exactly.
Exactly. See, smoking's bad.
He fell on the knife.
Ignore the 57 stab wounds. It was the smoking.
Yeah, exactly. If he hadn't smoked, we wouldn't have got those stab wounds.
It's true.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Also, a real thing, never smoke at night. Never do that around here. See, in the streets, things pick up that shit.
Oh, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, Pawpaw, you're supposed to keep that shite down. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, that's a perfect gelatin right there. I really think kept his connective tissue in there, didn't it? Oh, that's lovely. You know what, Pawpaw? Gonna hang this on the buckboard with a little gold star. It's lovely. And we'll just bend down and pick it up. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey, Bimbo, give me a hand with this here. Find me one of those little sticky things. Put it right on here.
Alright, and he hops out.
We'll put it right here next to Tinkle's drawings. You know, Tinkle's really quite the artist, you know. You get a bit of charcoal and a bit of parchment. And Tinkle really loves drawing. But see right here? Look at this thing right here. You got this little drawing. That's me. Isn't it beautiful?
I thought it was done by a
It's
little
lifelike.
schoolboy.
Hey,
It's abstract.
Silver Billy, I'm not gonna sit down and talk around here. You say that shit again, I'm gonna get mean. You understand that?
You don't even want to touch her. I'm pretty sure they still have bugs, you know.
You understand me, Silver Billy?
Aye, they're a bit dirty, you know. Not me. I'm free of bugs now. Speaking of, Silver, are you free of your bugs yet?
That's a good question.
You did have access to
Because the-
full, like, showers and bathing places and stuff, so
Oh yeah,
you could have
got
gotten rid
that
of them.
cleared up in the at the dormitory.
Aye, was yours as painful as ours?
Not at all.
What do you mean? You didn't get, what was it called? Was it loused? Was it loused, Figgy? Is that? Aye, that.
Aye. The thing that burnt
Oh
profusely.
yeah. You know, it was a little bit uncomfortable, but
I don't like you.
It was searing agony.
Aye.
Yes, right.
Social classes, a commentary.
Painful week.
Sylvie,
yeah.
you're gonna go in there and you're gonna tell Tinkle he looks lovely in that dress. Okay?
All right.
That's how you're gonna make
Okay.
up for this, okay?
Okay.
Tell him he's the greatest artist you've ever seen. You understand?
All right.
Do it. Now.
Tinkle, you look positively stunning in that dress, and your art is superb.
That's right.
Like, the first part he just kind of is like, the second part he actually like, he smiles about that. He's like, oh.
You see? He's the best artist we have around here. The true blessing to this home. You understand that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
You better.
Oh. Okay.
There, right, everybody? Look at this beautiful art.
Aye, it's
Yeah, that's
absolutely
gorgeous.
beautiful. I've sold pieces worse than that for a lot of money.
Exactly. You see, everybody loves art here. Everyone loves the art.
I could do better.
Don't.
No.
I think Popo is the best artist here.
I think dinner's almost done, though. So, why don't you lot going downstairs and go see Ding Dong? See how he's cooking. Big Willie needs to get changed in these fancy clothes that Yuli Chan made.
Oh, would Ding Dong like some alley meat? It's from a croc.
I'm sure he'd love that going down.
Aye, beautiful. I will give him that.
Just done it off of the alligator meat now. Is that heavy? Is it?
Aye. No, I just don't think it's gonna be very good for her very
Alright.
much longer.
So you guys all head down, eventually have a meal after having your chat. And now you're pretty much good to go on contacting the gnomes again.
Oh, amen.
Since you've touched base with Big Willie and told him you're going to be away.
Aye.
And what a blessing that
I'll
was.
miss him.
Thank you,
Don't
Verdon.
make a way to him. Bombs.
I'll miss him.
I'm gonna miss him too.
I won't.
Big Willie, I miss
That's
you all.
mean. He wasn't that bad. He
Aye,
stole
he was
52
lovely.
gold from me, but he's not that
Aye,
bad.
but that's to be expected with a common criminal. That's very cheap, to be honest.
I thought you liked him and now you're calling him a common criminal.
Yeah, common criminal is an insult.
I wouldn't say we're common criminals. What are we? We're more like.
Well, we're common.
I mean, in the terms of our crimes.
Currently, I
crimes?
think we're.
I just noticed simple misdemeanors.
We're currently being hunted. Everyone in the city.
Okay, so not so minor.
Like mediocre.
Well, technically, you're only
Mediocre
being
misdemeanors.
hunted by the.
By the most powerful people in the
I think the terminology you're looking
Like
for is
the
enemies of
secret.
the state.
I
Ah,
guess
good.
not
At least
bad.
it's not enemies of the country. I think we're doing 10 times better than we were before.
State is the term for a country, in this case.
Small country?
It's a city-state.
The state is a country.
Okay, well at least it's not a bigger city.
The biggest state.
A bigger state.
Yeah, it's fine.
That when she didn't talk.
Again, at this point, Misery doesn't know what a bigger state is.
Yeah, you've
No,
never been
just-
anywhere else. You're like, this is
Yeah,
big,
so
right?
This
Yeah.
is pretty much as big as they'll be. It's kind of like saying bigger Earth. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
like-
there's what is a bigger Earth? There's no such thing as a bigger Earth. So, haha.
That's the thing, though. Like, as city-states go, yeah, Scáthbhaile is fucking huge. Like, when you have a city-state in the way of, like, this one city is the entire, like, nation? Yeah, this is a big fucking city-state. But on the scale of, like, nations? Nah. Like, full-on countries that have large tracts of land have much more area and much more people, but when it comes to single city-states, nah, this is huge. Probably one of the largest in the entire world of this setting.
Alright, where's me map? Our map.
Well, of course, the only ones that would really know that, though, are two travelers. Like, they're the only ones that know that there are a couple of other cities that are bigger than Scáthbhaile, but they're both not, neither of them are actually city-states, they're both parts of larger nations.
Would Phelan know about that with his extensive research into history? I imagine so.
Oh yeah, you would have some knowledge of them. You would know of them, you haven't seen them.
Aye, we've
Yeah,
been there,
We've
bitch.
seen them.
Well, I'm just, just making sure I know what Phelan knows.
We've been there so much, what's low Arcadian?
I speak it.
I always
Haven't
forget.
caught up.
I always forget how many
Like
languages
this-
Phelan speaks. It's a
Hey,
shit
look,
ton.
luckily when you think about why she don't speak it, it makes sense though.
I couldn't be asked to teach it and Dwarven, yeah.
Aye, that sounds alright.
Yeah, teaching right now how to speak Low Arcadian may be something important.
Aye, but being able to speak in a way that no one else can understand is very important too.
Oh, I'm gonna look to Big Willie and start talking to him in Goblin. And just ask him like, does he need any help with anything since he's here?
Well, I don't know. I think everything's alright. He goes about to head off soon, going over there. So, we'll hold up here.
Yeah, okay.
Corona would switch to Dwarven and look at Dalafig and be like, hey, what's he trying to pull? That sounds like absolute fuck to go. That's me. Oh my goodness, is his tongue cut out or something?
Like-
What is he speaking?
To actually put it into perspective, for Goblin in this setting, the Goblin language basically sounds like fucking rhyme scheme.
It's just totally wrong.
Like, it sounds like they're rapping at each other.
Oh shit!
Bruh. Dropping
Bruh.
straight fire on us.
That's the most out of cat dude for Dalafig and Groiner just like looking at Phelan like, dude, he can spit bars. What the fuck?
One man's talented. Look at him go.
Hey, Big Willie will say though.
Hey, just, if you can, just send some letters home. Just keep us up to date on you guys. Wonder how you guys are
Aye.
doing.
I will see that is done.
We'll send you gifts. I'll send you me souvenirs from when
I
we
think
kill
they're
the ship.
both talking in Goblin.
Ah, you bastard! You suck. Aye, I can do that game too. I can speak in
No,
fucking
just-
Dwarven.
I'm just imagining Phelan, except he's just Eminem.
Some of them will be used to making what are going to get through the to become innovative and
Exactly.
Damn.
That was good.
Oh dear.
I'm the scat man.
It's gonna be bum bum bum.
Alright, you know, this is back in the normal language. Before you guys head out, well, you know,
Aye.
I'll tell you guys I'm gonna miss you. You know, I hope you guys all come back. Well, your place of my doors will always open for you guys.
Aye, we shall
And,
visit.
Before you guys leave, I'm gonna have a little something for each of you. That you're gonna, you know, once you guys only open once you're on the other side. Once you're on the other side of the river, okay?
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And it's I miss you guys.
Oh no,
don't cry now,
it's
don't cry.
okay, Willie.
Don't cry, we'll come and visit.
It's okay.
Every
Why
time-
I gotta cry?
Willie.
Every time we're in the city, we're gonna visit.
Aye.
And we trade here a lot.
Gonna cry.
It's okay. You can see us every day if you go look at our wanted posters.
It's true.
This is
That's
very
true.
true.
I even have one here, yeah, in me bag, and she goes to pick it up. See?
Carry on.
Oh, look at my little ass here.
Aye,
miss
it's,
her.
they put way too many freckles on me. I don't look that sporty.
Oh, yes, it's a bit off. But, you know,
I mean, it's something. They tried.
you know who would have done this better?
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok. Excuse me?
That was Tinkle.
Oh, it's Tinkle. We got
Tinkle,
the wrong one.
Tinkle.
I'm sorry. They both start
I
with
got the wrong
T-I, you know.
It's not that hard, you know. It's not that hard to know their name.
And
You'd
their
be
own-
kind of surprised you don't know the names of your brothers and sisters here. I'm a little disappointed in you.
Listen, I'm sorry. I remember Bimbo Chief and everyone. I just got those two mixed up.
He's the
And
chef.
aside-
I.
Who makes
That's
dinner.
the one.
Jesus Christ.
She
He's
just
the
goes
only
to
cook
hand-
in the family growing
just
up, and you
goes to
forgot
hand him
this.
the fucking the wanted poster. We're like, there you go. That one's just for yous. Big Willie.
He'll just be staring you down, waiting for an answer.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
In fairness, she can barely remember her own name. As can I.
You made my name for me. What do you mean?
Aye, and I can barely remember it.
Aye.
It's into
Come
what it says below.
Oh, okay. Aye. My father named me.
Aye.
The back pedal. No, my father named.
Hey, we messed
Aye.
up.
Aye. She switches to Globe and looks to the other thing and he's like, to be fair, we've been laying it on very, very thick. I don't even know why they haven't questioned anything.
Aye, don't worry about it.
Aye.
Eventually.
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 Okay.
Back to common.
Big Will is just still staring at you.
I'm sorry, Willie. I would never forget Tinkle, Imbo, who has Galapix boots. See, I remember that.
Yes, right.
Chief.
Chef. Chef.
Chief? No, he called him Chief. I remember. It might have just been Willie's voice, but
It's true. It's true.
aye,
He's
it was. I,
Aye,
see,
she.
and TikTok, who we rescued, and I made sure to keep
It helps
alive.
out with the food.
We made
Aye.
sure we saved TikTok.
Aye, I ran straight for him when I had an opening.
Who helps you out with the food?
Nobody helps Chief. He's a one-man army.
It's true.
Aye.
Aye,
Oh,
aye, very
thank God.
true. Yeah.
You
Very
see her
true.
breathe like a sigh of relief.
Fucking trick question. Yeah.
I take
Oh my
fucking
God.
notes. You think I'm gonna fuck up now?
Willie just fucking gets a smile.
You should have seen the look on your face. Oh, lovely. You know, I know you're such a joker there, Big G.
Can we have a bowl as that before we go?
A what?
Hat. We're all
mean-
wearing hats. I want a hat. We're family.
I mean, who knows what you're gonna find and what you open up on the other side of the river.
Oh, it's gonna be a hat.
It could also be nothing.
Hey, Willie
Excuse
wouldn't give
me?
us nothing.
Excuse me?
Are you
Wacko?
insulting a large dingus?
No, what I'm saying is that Willie teaches us all valuable lessons, and it's to not expect the expected.
You know what's more important than a cheap lesson like that?
Money.
Is it friendship?
Familiar love. Understand
What's
that?
that?
That's what we have here.
Like on the ship, you tweet.
Oh,
Sitting
okay,
sitting
yeah.
around the table eating dinner together. That's familiar love here.
I know a lot about that.
One big dysfunctional family here.
Aye.
Exactly. It's the only kind of family you can have around here, isn't it?
Hey,
It's the only I kinda can ever have, to be honest. So I'm good with it.
that's just because you spend all your time on shit. You ain't a functional person on a ship, no.
You know, sometimes it's
Aye.
dysfunctional people who are the most functional, you know? Thinking about that. Right?
Very true.
Checkmate on Sealy.
You tell him.
Oh my
Not
god.
better myself.
Seriously, I wish I had a soundboard sometimes just to do it, because like when he said the familiar love thing, I just wanted to have the aww.
So yeah, once you finish up dinner, in the morning, let's send you guys on your way. I'm gonna miss you all. Hope you all stick in contact. And if you guys ever really need help, just call us, okay? We're here for you. We're family.
Thank you, Big Willie.
Aye, we will remember that.
Hey, I'll send the gifts.
And you know what we are as well?
What?
We're a
Fuck is
Hana.
that? Hana.
Hana means family.
In what language?
Aye, that's not what I'm familiar with.
It's not Dwarven, I'll tell you that.
That I'm sure of.
I'm pretty sure it's Renmin or something. It's just like Yuli's name. I heard that around the time of the foreign section down there. They got a big flat spot with a bunch of Renmin over there. I always say these things like Chang, Kun, San, whatever shit. I don't understand. Oh, fuck. Fuck. 3 more quarts in the jar. I know there's all of these things over there, and you know what? Whatever, it works. It's a weird cultural thing. We're accepting around here. Isn't that right, Tinkle? Tinkle!
Tinkle's dancing.
Tinkle, are you dancing?
He's in the dress
You
dancing.
love that dress, don't you? You love how it twirls when you spin, don't you? Oh, that's right. Give me a little twirl. Twirl around. Come on, come on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he'll twirl.
There you go. You know what you're doing.
Twirl, and the
Oh,
dress
doesn't that-
flies
doesn't
up, and
that-
it's like hairy legs and everything underneath.
Oh, you love that, don't you, Yuli?
Oh,
Yeah, good
it's so
work.
beautiful. I'm glad
Truly.
we all can appreciate this glorious sight.
You can, you
Positively
can.
stunning.
Silva's gonna be avoiding that sight.
Oh, my eyes aren't open, don't worry.
Alright, so you guys, you finish up your meal, and you head to bed for the night. And we're gonna take a quick break before my lungs explode from laughing.
Alright.
Because it's 8 o'clock, and why not take a break while we got a chance? Oh, thank you, Verdon. That was a thing. That happened.
Thank you, Verdon. Very cool.
No.
You do a great job, Verdon.
You just gotta fucking spit as much shit as you can, and just let your mouth run before your brain does.
Throw enough shit, some of it a stick.
Exactly, you know? It's about improvisation is about just like throwing whatever the fuck out there and just working with it. And just like
It's just all bullshit, but you know what? It's fine.
Bullshit, that sounds good.
Exactly. Ohana means family.
That's canon now. That's canon in the
Somebody's
lore of
left behind.
Fucking quote from Lilo and Stitch.
And family.
Hey, the fuck language is Ohana, bro.
I'm sure it's some island tribe in the south.
Okay.
Oki. No,
Oki.
Oki is a northerner.
Okay.
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 No, Aoki.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's Oki and his wife Aki.
Acne.
Okay.
We Virginia Tech now.
The actual spelling of it though is literally just OKI.
Okay.
Oki.
Love that you introduced it immediately. It was okay. Okay. Okay.
And it was great because every time Bruno would be like, "Okay, you listen," and he's like, "What? What you want?"
Would you? I'll be back in 1 second.
Alright, yeah, this is the time to do it. How about you folks in chat? I hope you're having a good time enjoying the chaos.
There's no chaos here. I've not.
Hey,
What
what do you mean? It's very calm.
This is very wholesome content.
I'll just go spam some more Aiya in chat.
Of course it's wholesome content. The swear jar.
You know, I'm just
It's a
imagining the swear jar, and the
family-friendly
swear jar's got just a hole in it that goes to, like, down a tube into a thing that just, it's a jar that just says Willy.
Exactly. You think that jar isn't meant for something?
It's just money for him.
Exactly.
Even though it's 90%
It's the
his
best
money
way
that
to-
goes in the first place.
Exactly.
It's more or less
The
just
best way
piggy
to
bank.
reward himself. Hey, I mean, like, you gotta save money some way.
Alright, I'm gonna be back as well real quick.
I'm sorry for talking over you guys
I'm
so
back.
much. It just like when it fucking starts rolling, it just keeps rolling.
I mean, I think him talking over is gonna fits the character.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really does fit him.
Poor Navik.
It's fine. Trust me, Vernon. If I wanted to talk over you and take charge of that conversation, I would have.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting for a moment where Dalafu could just walk up to freaking Phelan and like tap him on the shoulder and say, "You're it."
Phelan knows that he's got to respect Big Willie.
Yes, respect that, Willie.
Exactly.
Relatively large dingus.
Wildly large Beppis.
Anomically huge mess.
Sizable pinky.
Long slong.
I was just gonna say that one.
Grug hammer. Right, Sarah.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good. I'll be right back. I gotta get something to drink.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh.
Yum.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, give me another.
Oh, I'm eating celery.
Yeah, give me another.
It's very exciting.
ASMR.
Aw. This one should be snappy. Oh wait, more gain, right? That's what you need. Really bring up the
Oh yeah, do it, do it.
super close all of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't laugh. It's fine.
I don't like this.
I'm helping.
Eating healthy. Fucking hell. I ended that fucking ASMR segment on my last Tarkov stream. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get these calves. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, we got them.
I have to go back and clip from my Journey playthrough the other one yesterday. The part where I literally fucking scared the shit out of myself with that game.
Oh yeah. Fucking Concerned Frog.
Yeah, that was loud as hell. The game was so, like, it had sound effects and they were loud enough, but, like, it was very... They were muted sounds and very harmonic and stuff, so it didn't really... I never thought to even think about turning it down more than 50% already. And then all of a sudden it was just like... And I'm like, ah! I'm glad I'm not a headphone user right now.
F.
And then I literally turned the game down to like 10%, and it was still pretty damn loud.
Oh yeah.
That game's audio is beautiful, though. Like, they did a great job. Honestly, everything about that game. They did a great job with that whole game.
Didn't hear anything, Mac.
Oh, that was me typing. Shift as my push to talk.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I got fucking middle mouse button and 0 on the numpad.
Same.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
0
good
on the
idea.
mouse pad, and I used to have the side mouse buttons, but those are gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using front button for a mouse.
Eat.
I'm out of mouse buttons.
Make more.
Ever. If I could have like 20 button mouse, I would.
I know they have some like really. I know my brother has one of those ones that's like an MMO mouse. There's like 3 rows of like 4 buttons on the side of it.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Oh yeah.
See, I'd get one of those and just use one button for push to talk, and eventually it would break off, and I'd just move to the next one down the line. Oh, goodness. So are we all back?
No.
I think I'm still munching on food, but I'm
No worries.
attending.
Like,
How dare you?
I'm here.
I'm happy to just chill out for a few minutes and chat.
Give us another one, Anger.
I only have coleslaw, so it's not as crunchy.
Oh.
Yum.
I do have a singular chip left though.
Ooh yeah.
At some point, I need to get you and you two, Ro and Navik, to send me a friend request on Final Fantasy, because I can't send them.
Oh.
Oh right. Yeah. What? It depends on what data center and whatnot you're on.
Yeah, I'm on a trial, but like I'm on the freebie. But yeah, I can't send. I can receive though.
Yeah. Well, we have to be on the same data.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, we are.
Hey, that's right, Navik.
Yes.
We gotta play Tarkov there.
Oh shit. I gotta buy Tarkov because I played on a friend's account.
Ah.
I see, I see.
Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it.
Right, I get that.
I will buy Tarkov next month, at the end of this month.
I kind of, I started off with the original copy that my friend was like, here, play with us. And I eventually worked my way up to, like, the top copy.
That's funny.
It's so worth it. I'm a hoarder. I think you're wrong, Axel. I don't like the inventory. I just like hoarding. I hate dealing with the organization afterwards. It's literally fucking Tetris.
Yes.
I love Tetris. I love Loot Tetris.
Leave it to a Russian game to make a game with Tetris in it.
Yeah. Like, straight up, though, like, if there was a good and functional way to use Diablo-esque inventories in D&D, I fucking would.
Oh, yeah.
I'd force that shit. I'd be like, no, your inventory is literally these 30 boxes. Fit your crap in it.
I love those inventory systems so
Same.
much.
There's just no good way to make it work in a RPG like this.
Yeah.
Well, not online. In person, you could probably do it, but you'd have to have, like, manually made little, like, laminated pieces for it, and that'd be a mess.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You make spreadsheets.
Yes.
Just have, like, one big Google Doc.
That's
They
not
just
as
have, like,
interesting,
marks
though.
for- I know it isn't, but, you know. just
It
make
works, but it's
spreadsheet,
not
man.
interesting, yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of spreadsheets and, like, parts of character sheets that look like spreadsheets, I actually had an idea for a one-shot for Iron Kingdoms at some point.
Oh, really? What you thinking?
Basically the party for this one-shot is the pit crew and manager of a grind team.
Oh, no. No, that actually sounds like a lot of fun for a one-shot. Because don't they have rules for that, too? Like grind?
Grind has rules for that are outside of the game, but yeah.
Yeah. Kador game win. Kador strong.
I'm happy. At the start of the D&D session, I found out Ed Sheeran dropped a new album. Now I'm listening to some of it. It's real good.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, for those that don't know, with the Iron Kingdom setting, the grind is a loosely semi-canon sport that takes place in universe, where it's basically like the idea of a mix between like football and soccer, except it's played by the Steamjacks. So you've got these like 3-ton walking steam machines playing football against each other, and the ball is a giant like 1-ton ball of scrap metal that they have to roll around and try to get inside of a goal, and the goal is literally like the entire place, the pit that you play on is on top of forge, so the goal is literally the molten metal pit. So it's literally a sport where you've got giant multi-ton machines pushing a giant 1-ton ball around, slamming it around with their bodies, and trying to melt it down.
You could say it's pretty metal.
It's pretty metal indeed.
Extra points for throwing your enemy team into it as well?
Oh, of course. Well, not extra points, but I mean, it gets rid of an enemy player.
Huh.
As long as you don't do it as a foul. Like, if you have a good reason to attack them. Like, if you hit them with the ball, that's even better. Hit them with the ball.
Score and kill 'em.
Alright, anyway, I think it's about time we get back to the thing. With the stuff. So yeah, you guys go back and make contact with the gnomes again. And after you contact the gnomes, they end up leading you on, like, it's the night before the convergence of all the moons going new moon. So they take you out to the river, and you meet up with the ferryman. It's only like one of the gnome like elders, not the one that you guys talked with, but another elder is the one leading you, and he leads you to this big like river boat kind of thing, which easily fits like 10 people. And the guy that's like the boatman of the riverboat is actually he's human, but there's oddities about him, which this is something that Phelan and people who've been deeper into the inner city are familiar with. But it's still jarring even now. This man has been modified.
Right.
No.
How
Hey, Spawn,
so?
thanks for that follow.
And the bird said, "Nevermore."
Yes, this man, he's still a normal-looking human in most aspects, except that his right arm, the one he uses to row like that big long pole, is about 2.5 feet longer than his other arm, and the skin and stuff seems to be stretched kind of grotesquely, as if this was a forced transmutation, like his arm was transfigured to be longer than the other one.
Hey, Phelan, what would make a guy look like that?
Well, body modifications would, transmogrification. There's many ways that could be achieved. He's not glowing with any marks, is
No.
he? No. It's just a
Huh.
ferryman, a really dodgy looking ferryman.
Just fully describe him, he's like 5'10", 5'11", somewhere in that range. He's got scraggly, like brownish colored hair that kind of hangs loosely around his head. He's wearing like one of those, like, not a wide brim cap, but just kind of like a fisherman's cap. He's wearing rugged, like, sailor's clothing, the kind of stuff you would expect a boatman to wear, like a heavy coat over top of it. But yeah, the one arm of the coat is not long enough for his actual arm, and his arm just hangs out of it about 2 feet.
Oh, it's just the arm. Okay.
Just his one arm is longer than the rest of it.
Arm. Yeah. Okay.
And it's the arm he uses to row.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Phelan's gonna approach him and kind of be like, "Hello."
And he kind of like slowly turns to you, and he's like, "Greetings. You are the ones who seek passage?"
Yes.
What are we?
Yes, we're the ones.
And he kind of like looks up and is like, "The moons are upon us." And it's kind of like, it's like the sun kind of gets over the horizon line, and it noticeably darkens. Like the whole world just goes pitch black, because now all 7 moons are in new moon phase simultaneously. And this is what I was saying before. Now Maizuri can literally see as far as her eyes will allow her to.
Wow, somebody turned off the lights. Nice.
And everybody else is practically blind.
Oh no, what are you going to do?
Oh no.
And he kind of like, you can see he kind of turns the other way for a minute and lights a small lantern, like not a full lantern, but one of those ones that you can like close and shut. So he has it barely open, just enough so you can see where the boat is. He's like, "The moons are at their height. We should make our way."
I nobody falling. And you get feeling. Alright. Gonna shove around Phelan and get in the fucking boat, I guess.
Alright.
I'll follow
That was,
behind
that was good.
Ri-
Plenty as well.
Do not fall off. If you fall off, we will not be able to find you.
Well, I'm gonna hang on tight then.
Oh,
Gonna hang on tightly to my backpack.
we will grab on.
Alright, everybody climbs in. The gnome climbs in at the back and grabs the rudder. And the ferryman kind of pushes off after closing up the lantern fully, so you are all in pitch black.
Onward we go.
The only thing you can hear really is the sound of the water and the people above in the distance on the bridge. which you are going directly under the bridge because it's the most blind spot.
Right under their noses.
You should all see this. It looks beautiful.
Hi.
I'm sure it does.
Hi. The pitch black everywhere. Very pretty.
It's very calming.
Hi.
I'm not used to not being able to see this.
Hi, welcome to
Yeah,
my
like
life.
this is legitimately
Welcome mine.
like this is legitimately an experience that probably most of you have never had. If you have, you've had it maybe twice in your entire lifetime. The new moons converging is very rare. So this kind of pitch black is like unknown to this people most of the time.
It's advanced darkness.
This is advanced darkness. It's the difference between it's dark and I am literally blind.
It's dark and I no longer have.
I can't see my hand in front of my face. I know it's there, but I can't see it.
Can't see anything. Wait. I'm nearly there yet.
Don't start that, eh?
I will start that. I cannot see anything.
But yeah, it is like it's equal parts serene and haunting as you just the only sounds you can really hear is, like I said, the distant people on the bridge above, and it just the water, the small splash of the stick when it's inserted, and then him just pushing over and over rhythmically. This is a big river, so it takes a bit.
Very calming.
So, once we get over the river, is everybody aware of the next steps?
Yes,
No,
remind me.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, I mean, there's still going to be a lot of guards up. How are we going to get around them?
What?
I mean, they might not be able to see.
Well, getting over the river, the goal is to get into the walled district.
Okay, but none of that is on the river, if I remember correctly from the map.
No, it's not. But
Okay.
once we're across the bridge, we'll be absolutely fine.
How are we going to get in there?
Into the walled city? Well,
Aye.
well, I can just turn into a cat.
Okay,
They
let
stop
me
showing
just,
off.
Hey, let me just get on my hands and knees and become a good
Whoa.
boy.
All I'm saying is that
No, come on.
all I'm saying is that I might be able to help from the inner side of the wall.
How small's this hole
You
you
know
through?
what?
Could I
Let's
fit?
just hit the fucking sewers.
I'm pretty small.
Hey.
I might be able to fit through this hole. How small is it?
Not big enough for you to fit through, Dalafig.
That's
Yeah, I
Can you
forgot
feel
about
it?
your girth.
Don't talk to me about that. How dare you? I am very slim.
For a dwarf, mayhaps.
This is all muscle
I...
and a bit of ale.
Oh, what are we talking in percentages?
I'm no
About
good with numbers.
40-60.
I was
that
thinking
good?
more 30-70. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, thank you.
It makes you really strong.
Hey, that's very correct.
Lots
Thank
of
you very
ale
much.
consumption.
That also, yeah, that was too.
In this serene silence, as you guys are paddling along, you all start to hear the distinct sound of like bubbles coming to the surface of the water and popping.
Miser's looking around, but I'm guessing even
You
the
can
water
see
is
clearly,
too
but
thick.
the water is still murky and gross.
Yeah.
But you can definitely see where the bubbles are starting to rise, like here and there, and then they start to increase in number and frequency. And the boatman kind of like you can hear him stop, And he kind of you hear him kind of shuffle around, but you can't see him doing it. But you're guessing he's turning towards you. And in a hushed tone, he's like, "The Watcher rises. Do not be alarmed. He and I have an understanding. I am not sure what has riled him to rise."
Who's he?
The Watcher.
Hi, thank you. Okay, wonderful. Could it be the reason why you're bringing us across is riling him?
And as he's saying this, he kind of like he stares out in the direction of where Mazery's looking. And Mazery, you can see this majestic creature that crests the water, and by majestic I mean large and grotesquely wart-covered and amphibian, with about 6 eyes, which all snap to and concentrate on the boat. And the creature kind of like not like aggressively moves towards you, but slowly kind of just meanders over towards the boat closer.
All right.
So you guys can all hear the splashing sound of something surfacing out of the water, but it's not like very loud. And then the slow like water being disturbed.
I'm just going into my bag and just kind of moving the potion, the cloudy green potion I have to the top, so it's within quick reach.
All right. This thing gets within about 10 feet of the boat and stops. And when I, like, for size comparison, since you're literally the only one that can see it, this thing is sitting at the top of the water. It's about 15 foot wide.
That's a thick boy.
And the ferryman kind of like calls out, and he's like, "Watcher, what brings you to the surface?" And then as if responding to that, there's all of a sudden this like pulsating kind of greenish blue glow kind of surges across the surface of this creature's skin in lines. Which, it's not a bright light, it's a very dim illumination, kind of like what you expect from some like aquatic creatures with their like bioluminescence. So now you guys can all see this slightly dimly glowing figure of a ginormous, like 15-foot across frog with 6 eyes. And Silva, this thing looks familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very familiar, actually.
It looks just like what I saw in my dream.
Can we just pretend to not see it and keep going?
Maybe on that point, just
Oh,
spoke to
I
it.
didn't even see it.
He's just spoke to it.
I'm not looking at it.
Okay, well, he's so sailing the boat area, we think we can move along without him.
And it rises a little bit more, so its mouth comes up out of the water. And kind of
Gosh.
croaks, like, softly. Like, kind of almost like it's yawning.
Wait, he's kind of cute. Like an ugly way. Like a pig.
You're not keeping it.
I can make friends with him.
Don't think you can.
I can.
You try and make friend with the sea serpent in that boat as well. Is that why he
Right.
attacked us?
Should I speak to it?
After it does this big, long, wide yawn, like, croak, it starts to speak in Arcadian.
You bitch! He's translating for me.
Oh, everything is so fun.
That
Every
would be
time.
good translate.
Oh,
Thank you.
we saw noticing fairy mark.
I think that's failing.
I think that's feeling good.
If it comes to it, can we feed him to him?
Absolutely.
I say we take a vote. All in favour, whisper aye.
I can hear you.
Shut up, feeling. It's a private vote. You're skewing the vote.
We saw also been seeing this mud child before.
What the fuck is a mud child?
I don't
Hey,
know.
is he calling me?
I think so.
Midgoran, the actual term, the word is mud
Yeah.
folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a very nice thing to call me.
Talking to Silver.
Okay.
Can
Why?
we help you?
Maybe you can.
I love him.
Sir, do you speak the water tongue? My tongue, please.
And he,
Oh,
like,
see.
as you were saying, asking, he like loudly burps at you, and a bubble comes out, and it hits you in the face and pops. And he casts comprehend languages on you.
What?
You're covered in a bit of frog mucus, but hey, you can understand everything he says now.
What?
And everything everyone says for the next 10 minutes.
All slimy.
We're helping you.
Vicky, I speak Slovakian. I mean, I know what he's saying.
Oh,
I
should I stop translating?
don't need to hear that anymore.
Okay.
We know what you carry.
Knows what we carry.
I know, I can
Oh,
understand
sorry.
We know who after you, sir.
We think it's the,
Rainer, I
Whoa,
don't think you need
I feel
to.
like I want to join in. He speaks funny.
Don't say that.
I like him.
That's
The enforcer.
Yes.
He is.
We no liking him very much.
Oh, me neither. He's kind of
Hey.
ugly.
we don't like him either.
We no care what he look like. We care about him killing lots of people.
We're not exactly happy
It's
about
not really his fault.
Oh,
It's
we're
just
going
what
to
he
stop
do. It's his job. But that not make him a
Oh.
good guy.
No.
Exactly.
Very true.
You know what? We'll stop him. We have leverage.
Do you
Oh.
know?
That's what we're being sent to do. Heroes.
Do you know if there's any more of the full court hunting us?
Fuck the
Oh.
court.
This is not a matter of court politic. This is a matter of
Courts?
the artifact you have. Them no like it very much.
Well, I'm
Slowly
aware-
uncovers Nocturne.
That is
one, this
only a fragment.
Oh.
There's more.
Oh.
You are missing many pieces for full banner.
Banner.
Yes. This was once banner of army led to fight against Seelie and Unseelie. Drove back to their world. They do not like
If
this.
we got all the pieces, we could take down the enforcer. Indeed.
Ooh, maybe.
I like this idea.
You might die. Might not.
I don't like this idea anymore.
Hey, we're gonna die either way, I think so.
Aye, you might as well go down fighting.
Well, as long as if only one must die, then the more people we have, the better the chances.
Oh, there you go. I know there's like 6 of us. That's like,
I like
Yeah, so there's like a what, 1 in
that
6
idea.
chance?
aye, there you go.
We know involved in that conflict. We saw we folk. And for Phelan, you know, the we folk are the neutral party
Yeah.
between the Unseelie and the Seelie. The we folk are more concerned with keeping the natural order and keeping things running than they are about their bullshit.
We folk, isn't he? Or is Carson Seelie? Or do I not know?
Carson is a Seelie.
He is a Seelie. Oh, that's made me question some things. Okay.
But we still come to surface to talking to you because we see you. You glow. You linked. You bond. You guess.
Yeah. I am fey touched, as some say, fey bound.
I think I know who you bond to. Yes.
I mean, he is quite well known.
As they should be. The shield is often known well, for it protects.
Hmm? You said that the banner was used against the Seelie and Unseelie.
Yes. Many, many eons. On a different world. A different world that, how you say, we was try to take it. Make it ours.
I see. Okay.
This world not like that very much.
No.
They fought back. They drove us back. Sent us all back home. We saw all, but of course, we have all the keys. We find new place go.
And you came back here?
This different world.
But the key's here.
We have all keys. We being Arcadian have all keys for many world. No door is locked to Arcadian.
I can understand that, but I still don't know what the fuck is going on.
It sounds so complicated.
I know.
I apologize about my companions and their lack of awareness.
Sorry, I wasn't really made
for
this.
Mortals should not be too ingrained in politic of Arcadia.
Don't
Drive
loop
me,
into them.
you small brain, get fry. No offense, it's not that your brain is dumb, it's just small.
I don't worry, people call me hollow all the time.
Well, I understand why that might be a thing, young doll.
Stop. Fuck. No.
Phelan squints at Gorino.
Oi, the cat's out the bag.
No, the cat's over there.
So I know we're about to go into something very serious, but so I'm made of ceramic, kinda.
What?
And she roll up her sleeve, and her elbow is made of. It looks like ball joint dolls. She's like clearly, like trying to get it in the dim light, and she's like thrusting her elbow forward. She's like, "Have a look. I don't tell anyone because I was smuggled a long time ago and sold for a lot of money. Fortunately, to Dalafig. We're not dangerous. We're just precious to some people. And it would be appreciated if you guys wouldn't sell me."
One Arcadian trash, one immortal treasure.
You just call me Arcadian trash, you piece of shit, you fucking tin-eyed
I like
frog.
this. I like the toad. No, I like the big toad now.
It's not personal, little doll. It's simply artisan. He make many. He not like any. He throw all away. We don't understand why he do. Nobody do. Not even artisan, probably.
Granny just kind of goes quiet.
Anyways, this is not why we bring up to surface, yes? We was thinking, maybe you helping us with something.
What kind of something?
No rush, but we need someone to go to big mountain. We had very nice horde in bottom of river, but something took and stole, went to mountain. We want what was taken back. And you have many goal, I see. Like, if you planning to fight in the Enforcer, you need to grow strong. Fight on mountain gets very strong.
What mountain?
Of course, you not want to go there now, because you probably die. Well, you could go to bottom of mountain. The dwarf there, they not too angry. I mean, they angry like dwarf, always angry, but not too angry. When you go to top of mountain, dragon kill you.
Oh, you know exactly what he's talking about, Fig.
I don't like his tone.
I love how he's just like accidentally pissing off everyone one by one.
The show is on the groin at all when the ceiling touched you. Fuck's sake.
Throughout this whole exchange, the boatman is just kind of like silently, like almost reverently silent. Like it's not that he worships this thing, but he definitely respects this frog.
He's a good heckin' boy. I for one look forward to the Gungans taking over.
We bomb bed. So yeah, the large frog man has propositioned you to, not anytime soon, but whenever you have the time, go to the big mountain where the iron is ored out from where the iron dwarves live, and go up to the top of the mountain and steal back some item that was stolen from him, apparently by a dragon.
To the place where anybody native to the area hates iron. Is afraid of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to go there, you
You
get
wanna
iron
go?
poisoning.
Okay
Yeah.
with it, I think.
Iron
don't wanna
dwarves are
go
immune to
near
iron
the
poisoning, though, because, like, it's in their name.
I like the idea of meeting some more dwarves. They sound lovely.
We be seeing you be struck quiet, but we understand our glistening magnificence is very hard to behold.
You're very humble.
What was that?
You're very humble.
Humble, yes, good. I thought you said helpful. I was like, what? That doesn't have anything to do with anything right now.
Dialect's a hell of a drug.
After Groina kind of got outed for her race, Phelan's kind of fallen silent and kind of whipped out his notebook and just seems to be
Groina's quietly sniffling, by the way. She didn't know that she was discarded because she's fucking not happy with the creation. So she's like, oh, okay.
She's like,
Dude,
oh.
she's tossed out. I know, she's like, he didn't like me?
Yeah,
it's
the
like
artisan's a
your dad being
douche.
like, disgusting. She's like, okay.
That Dalvik here in Groiner Sniffle would put his hand on her shoulder. Just like a reassuring, like, tap.
We're thinking we want to talk about with Mudchild.
Alright.
You've been here before. You've much paler before, but I remember you, sir.
I remember seeing you too.
Oh, you see me.
I think you understand how we first met.
We so understand. Ancient racial trait. Not one of few that did not get, how you say, bred out.
Yeah.
This guy exposing everyone's secret today. He's like, used to have herpes. Ooh.
Used to be having the big herpes.
Waiting for someone to go, Yusa need to shut the fuck.
We're understanding why you be here before now. Scoping out the place.
Yeah, it was I'm not sure what to say on that, but
Mr. Curious,
Okay.
why used to travel with and help them who enemy of Arcadia?
well, you see, I've never been one to support the Sealy. Is that the correct term I'm thinking of?
Sealy or unsealy, either one would work.
Sealy, unsealy, yeah.
Yeah.
Just Fae.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of controlling Fae.
You saw Mud Folk Grudge?
Say that again?
Used to having a Mud Folk a grudge?
Yeah, I guess that could be, you could say it that way.
Used to see. Oh yeah, that Misa just curious. Misa watch. Misa like to learn. So what's a user all says? User go mountain fetch what was stolen from Misa?
Can you tell us more about what was stolen?
Oh yes, that would, yes sir, that would help a lot. I me forgot. Big, you should probably not know much about dragon. But they take many things. They hoard, but these are one These ones hoard ironwork and steel. Both raw and worked by man. Misa not know why they do this. But Misa once had very nice lounging chair. Misa used to put it up on shore. Come up on it, sit for a while, watch the sunset. Oh, he stole Misa chair.
So we're getting you a chair.
Very big chair.
I get after me.
And this time we're bolting it down.
That sounds a good plan.
Well, I'm bad with tools, so that would be up to you two. You ones.
Alternatively, you just kill dragon. Then let me know.
Oh, that sounds easy.
Oh
the
yeah,
dragon.
like a walk in the...
They just kill the dragon. Become president, you know.
Precisely. The Watcher likes long romantic walks on the beach and sunsets. Either way, we now need direct answer. If you do thing, you do thing. If you die before then, well, you dead.
Eloquently put, eh?
Corpse can't really answer.
You don't really have a choice, so...
Well, you have choice. Do thing or not do thing. Literally choice.
What happens if we don't do the thing, Vicky?
I don't know.
What gain are we getting out of this?
I think he might eat.
Oh.
Large, isn't he?
No. Pretty big.
How big's your guess gonna be?
Alright, group discussion. Are we doing it or no?
I think we should.
We're so tired.
What could possibly go wrong?
And it just submerges.
Okay, thank you.
And the light's gone with him, so it goes back to pitch black.
Now we
yes.
can't see.
Alright. So, we're all agree that we're gonna do it, and we're not gonna sell me, right?
I wouldn't
thank
even know
you.
who to sell you to.
I unfortunately know people. I probably know more people to sell me to than you do.
You probably know more people sell you to than they do.
I'm helping wage a war with Faye.
Is that what we're doing? I wasn't really listening. I was kind of just contemplating my existence, you know.
Evidently,
So for the price of companionship, we have you still.
Oh, thank you. But no, now you know the reason why I can drink anything, man. Just anything.
That
I
explains
don't
so
even
much.
have a stomach, and she kind of knocks on her. She knocks on her stomach, and it just goes.
Yeah, it's like a hollow porcelain type sound.
Yeah. Very easy.
But I love like looking back on it now, all the like clues, like the first fight with the tooth fairies, when the one burrowed into your shoulder and was just like, oh, what the hell's this shit?
He's like batting around, you know, when like a fly's trapped in a glass and it just like hits against stuff.
It's great. Just after the first fight, both Dalvik and Gronya walk out of the building to patch up
Gronya
Gronya.
could like hide herself to make
Yeah,
sure.
and
because
they're like
they
kicking
got
away
ruined for this
fragments
entire
of
time.
broken porcelain.
Yeah. Like kicking porcelain and making sure like it looks like either she cleaned herself from bleeding because they don't bleed. Anytime she's been struck, she's like, ah, shit. Dalvik, heal me. Granny's gonna like gently stick her hand in the water and like wriggle her fingers to get big man back up.
Don't do that. The last time you had your hand in water, we got a crocodile.
I was rowing us.
You had
With a
your hand in
shield.
water.
I had shield in water. Oi, Wisa has a decision.
And the boatman starts to push the way again.
Why, you
I
fat cunt?
don't-
You don't just fucking.
I don't think he was waiting for an answer.
We have a decision.
Oh.
Why are we not dead?
Like, legitimately, when I was planning this portion, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna literally just roleplay as a giant frog that's boss nass.
Feeling.
Hmm.
Speak fast, speak again.
Pardon?
Fast speak.
Fast
You were-
speak?
Yes.
I
You were
elaborate.
speaking it with Willie.
Goblin?
Was that it?
His native tongue?
Aye, probably.
Yes.
Speak.
He says hello in Goblin.
Aye, I can.
I'm thinking about it now, and I'm just imagining Hello and Goblin's literally just yo.
Yo.
And everybody else is like, I don't know what that even means.
I
I
got
don't
a
know what that
clue.
means.
Pretty
Yo,
incomprehensible.
homie G. Yo,
You
homie G,
just
what's
said
good?
hello.
Yes.
Right. He spat language gunk at me.
Should I try another language?
Aye, go for it.
I say hello in Elven.
Aye, hello.
I say goodbye in Druidic.
How did she know that one?
I'm not sure comprehend language works on Druidic. That's a good question.
Thought it was magical. I couldn't remember. Like, or not magical. Sorry, if it was something else.
Hey, see if this works. Silva will use sign language and say hello, how are you? In sign language.
Comprehend language does not help with that.
Yeah, no, I can't. It
That's
doesn't
No?
work in sign language. It doesn't
Doing
work in
charades
sign
now.
language from what I'm seeing.
I can speak to beasts permanently.
It's
so I
of
could use
any
beast
spoken
tongue.
language that you hear.
Yeah.
from
Oh,
what I
then
see.
yeah, Druidic spoken.
There is one exception,
Aye.
and Phelan is the only one that can speak it.
Elven?
No, Old Arcadian.
Oh, Old Arcadian.
Old Arcadian cannot be spoken unless you have specifically been granted the ability to do so. Not because it's like it, and it's also ununderstandable to people who don't know it because it's even with magic because it is a magical language. But that's because Old Arcadian also isn't a language per se.
Is it like Latin by any chance?
It's more like harmonics.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Arcadian harmonic signal.
Right out here throwing an A-7 for us.
Aelin, what words
Yeah.
are you actually saying when you're trying to turn on Noctab?
He speaks Old Arcadian and turns on Nocta,
Ah, it's fucking no.
and then immediately turns it off.
The words that they don't sound like words to you guys at all. It just sounds like like that the sound of like crystals humming and things like that, like harmonic sound effects. That's what he sounds like when he does it. Just kind of like
Okay,
"Ah." It's just boom.
I don't know that one.
Watch that up of you.
Yeah, I don't understand humming.
Like, yeah, the mortal ear is incapable of actually processing the sounds. They're just like, what? You made some neat, pretty sounds, but I don't understand it.
Okay.
All right, but eventually he makes you guys make your way across the river, finally. So you have successfully crossed the Grama River to the other side.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. You know,
Well, that
Yeah,
was
great.
much easier than I expected.
hi. Wait a minute, I don't have to keep my hands in these stuffy gloves anymore, and she gets to take off her gloves.
I know
Well,
you
Like,
do.
oh
There's
my
other.
do around anybody else.
Oh, that's true. And she
God,
puts
you're
them
an
back.
absolute idiot.
I just forget they exist, yeah, no. But they are very stuffy and they rub
In-
against my skin.
10 years I've happened to hide it, and suddenly you know that you can't take your fucking gloves off.
It's the first time I've been able to show new people it.
You showed the people on the.
I didn't have a choice, I was naked.
You showed the people on the.
Aye, and I showed every fucker until the boat as well. Speaking of where we going now.
I don't know.
Presumably, Phelan has somewhere they would head to once they crossed.
Yeah, you could find your way
oh,
to
yeah,
like.
showed the priestess.
No, this is on the other side of the river. But you could find your way to like a, not really like a safe house, but like a known squatting point where you could go stay for now.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
seems good.
kind of the same way you came across in the first place.
Yeah.
Just retracing your steps. Since it is nighttime, so yeah, you make your way back to like this. It's not like an inn so much, but it is a house built with rooms that you can sleep in. So it's kind of more like a hostel.
Like a hostel.
Yeah, right there, hostel.
Oh, fucking hostels. European hostels are the worst.
They're not that bad.
They can be,
Yes,
but
they
they're
are.
not always. I stayed at a hostel when I went to New York.
Some lovely hostels.
In Europe?
I've
Yeah.
never been to one.
I actually stayed at a hostel in New York City that was 3 blocks from Central Park. Cost me $25 a night.
That's fucking decent.
Sounds like a place you get bedbugs.
It was insane, like, for that price, though.
Dude,
And no,
that
it was
hostel's
clean. It was just that you
really
had to
nice.
share a room with,
It's
like,
just-
8 random people.
Yeah, yeah. The hostels make their money because it's a small room with just a shit ton of beds.
And, like, 1 set of appliances.
Yeah, but you usually meet some really interesting people in hostels. It's usually good conversations.
But yeah, you guys squat down in a hostel for the night and take a rest. And I think honestly this is where we're gonna stop for tonight because
Hey, 2 o'clock?
we're an hour early, but I don't really want to like try and force anything else. We've got what we
Yeah.
needed to do.
Yeah.
We're where we need to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it does feel like a good ending.
Yeah.
You dealt with a frog.
Oh yeah, can we open up the care package before we go?
Care package, good plan. I've got to bring up the messages.
Alright, we're gonna place it down in the center of everybody, gather everyone around.
Oh boy.
Didn't we all get one?
I heard like package.
It's one big Amazon
It's one
Prime
big
package.
Amazon Prime package.
Bry's got a
she's-
smile on it, everything.
It's called Willy
and
Prime.
She's gonna open it.
So in the package is enough hats for everyone,
Oh!
but also little patches that are like little like sewable patches in the shape of a bowler hat.
Oh, Big Willie's
Oh.
crew.
Look at that, eh?
Oh.
In addition to that, once you get through those, there's little like little tokens for each member is the way Verdon put it. There's a drawing from Tinkle, some sweets from Sheaf. Gallifid gets his boots back from Bimbo,
Oh my.
and some just other little knickknacks and trinkets. On top of that, the drawing is made by Tinkle, and it is a group photo of all of them looking like a happy family with Tinkle in the back and Willie in the front waving.
Oh.
Nice.
And the
Oh,
last thing at the
isn't
bottom
it
is a
like-
pocket watch from TikTok.
Oh, cool.
Who's
Right.
the pocket watch for? Shit.
I feel like Silva's the most educated. Kind of like a smug asshole, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Silva's got the smug asshole about her, so I feel like she should have it.
I speak 8
And then-
languages.
I speak 8 languages. I'm a fucking doll, and you only see me and you listen to me.
Yeah, under that, there's also like one of
know.
those like paper wrapped packages with the like rope on it. It's just a big like a block of like rations for the group.
Wow.
It's about a week's rations for everyone, and a scroll tube which includes a map of the city. Not a very detailed one, but a general map of the city.
Someone should mark out our landmarks on this, places we know already.
What's
Set
that?
it to the side.
I can.
Yeah.
Phelan
Yeah.
will take it and start
Okay.
marking down.
Yeah, anybody with
Yeah.
cartographer tools could do that easily.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Wait,
I-
does Phelan have?
I have
Do you
one.
have them? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Phelan's gonna stand over her shoulder and
And
kind of
stare at me.
and kind
poking
of,
at
yeah,
me.
just kind of stare at her as she does the work, and then like point. He's like pointing down. He's like, remember, there's a wall here, and there's a wall here, and down
job,
that
good
street's
job.
walled as
Okay,
well.
Ellie, note boy, leave him alone.
They've
Yes,
never
do you
been here
have any...
before.
Right, listen, you're a nosy cunt. Do you have any questions for me? You have one free night. Ask anything. After that, don't ogle me, please. I see you. Fucking perv.
It's not quite
I could-
every.
I can... What do you want to see my
You-
joints?
No, oh,
It's not sexual, come on now.
I'm sure it is to somebody.
yeah, not to
Okay,
me.
let me
I'm
start
just
off.
more
I am Groina. I was
Yeah.
given my name by the crew. The first
Yeah.
thing I remember really was being in the arms of a smuggler. I
right.
don't know. Aye, it's very interesting. I am age-wise stopped counting, but I think I'm in the 300.
Right.
So, as far as I know, unless I break, I'm okay.
Okay, so you, right.
Oh, and as you've noticed by, being spat at by random gas, drinking anything I like, not getting drunk is another one. Any drinking games, put me up to the task, guys. We'll get anything you want, don't worry. I'm pretty okay. Side note is we don't usually come out about our appearance, and there's very few of us that do come out about our appearance because there's reasons, so if you could keep it on the down low. Ignore how thick I've been laying it on now that you think back on it. Just ignore that. That's fine.
Okay.
Aye. You're all very silly.
Well, I guess my only real question is, do you feel pain?
Yes.
Oh, how
And
interesting.
heat.
And
I need
cold?
to eat. Yes.
You need to. How odd.
I don't know. Like that thingy said, I'm just unwanted creation.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Aye, that's what he said.
Right, but Faye talking half truths.
Okay. So I'm either completely wanted and it was an
What-
accident, or it didn't
Yeah,
get out.
or you're worthless. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you didn't let that get you down before.
I didn't know before.
There you go then.
Okay.
You're not one for tact, are you?
No, he's not.
Wait, so how? If
I will
you're
admit,
like
it's not my
this,
strong suit.
Pardon? Silva?
if you're like this, how'd you do the thing with that one priest?
I still have.
Anywho,
Anyway, back to our rations in the hat.
Aye, I've got a hat now.
We're gonna have to get these patches sewn on. It's something.
I'm just imagining now, like, Ro furiously altering the email she was sending about the commission.
or we don't put the patches of a gang on the hats.
Hey, I gotta show you later.
Not maybe when we're with them on the other side of the river.
I don't
But
know, it might get
that's
us
a bit
into some
two-faced.
places. I'm not going to wear
I-
me bowler's hat always, but that bowler hat is known. If someone, you know, if we learn that maybe someone is
Don't have to put
politically
that.
You know,
tied in a gang,
I just had a
we
thought.
could show.
You
What
don't
if
have to put that
what if
much emotion
Yulia made you
into
all
it.
outfits that are white, and now you have bowlers?
Oh, with the orange clockwork.
Yeah.
Just make the patches reversible.
You're gonna go into this walled city for a little bit of the ultra violence.
I'll get my patch sewn inside my boat. I can flash it when I need to.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give it old special touch.
The old special touch.
Alright, well, we've got our care package dealt with. You guys can figure out what you want to do with that all later. Did you write it all down?
Aye.
Okay.
Get it, bro.
Yeah, I think that's everything we have for that. So, with that out of the way, let's do the outro stuff and get ourselves worked up to getting out of here. So you guys know the drill. Navik, you want to get us started?
My name's Navik. You can find me on Twitter at NavikCasts. I've put 183 hours into Final Fantasy XIV in the past 2 weeks, so I've been entirely productive. And good night.
I am Lo. I am a VR chat streamer, quote unquote, even though I haven't played it for 3 weeks. And I get stuck in whatever voice I do, so that's me. What about you, Macaulay?
I'm luckily
At
or at
Macaulay
Macaulay Covers on Twitter. I sometimes do music, but most of the time just mod Rose chat.
Everybody in
Anger
here's
is what?
I said everybody in here's a fucking Twitch mod.
Hi, I'm Anger is near. I'm a Twitch mod. And
Hi. Twitch mod live.
Yeah, I like the sword. I swing it around. It's very good. Next person, who's also a Twitch mod.
Hello, I am Mac and Socks. As Anger said, I am also a Twitch mod. I do a lot of VR chat, fun. I don't stream it, but I like hanging out there. All right, your turn, Sarah.
I'm Sarah. I'm I'm currently on vacation from moderating due to health issues. So, but I stream different games like Dead by Daylight and stuff, and I also do modeling and stuff. So.
Alright, and you guys know me, I'm Axel. And yeah, Sarah's a mod here, it counts, sure. I'm Axel, and when I play in this game, I intentionally stole all of CC's current mod staff to be in it when I started it.
I'm a lowly VIP, Anthony, what do you mean?
That counts.
Like, no, legitimately though, when we started this campaign, originally it was Anger, when I first initially concepted it was going to be Anger, Sarah, Mac and Socks, Steel, and Zanvin, and Ellie, originally, I think was the original perspective group. The other three all dropped out, but at the time, that was between me and those three, that was literally CC's entire mod staff.
We do.
Why CC didn't get in on it.
CC doesn't even follow my channel.
That's bad, man.
Cough. But anyways, yeah, I'm the DMGM here. I do the D&D stuff. I'm trying to get some other stuff going as well. Tonight was fun. I'm glad we had a good RP session. It's been a while since usually I like to split it a little bit and have some combat in there, but tonight it was just, it made sense that there wouldn't just be a shoehorned in fight, so I didn't put one in. And honestly, it allowed me to do very minimal amount of preparation for this week, which is good because I spent literally an entire day installing and then playing Final Fantasy XIV because of these other nerds.
Nice. Speaking of, I immediately opened it, so you know where I'm going once this is done.
Like, I played it that day after I installed it for like 7 hours, and I got to level 13.
Yeah. I've played it for like 13 days, and I'm level 53.
I'll be hitting the cap before too long for me, because I'm not paying for it, because I'm poor.
Pepe hands. It's a lot cheaper when you pay for only one character, which is what I do, the subscription.
I've been playing for about 3.5 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I've also been playing on and off for about 3.5 years.
I actually have an account other than this where I already have a paid account, which came with the 1 month when I got it, because I got a Humble Bundle. And I tried playing it then, and just nobody was playing it that I knew, so I didn't get into it. And I tried to play a Lancer at first, and I didn't get into it. But this time I went back and I played a Mage, and I had a shitload of fun.
Lancer's great.
I think what it is like, I would have enjoyed Lancer if I went further, but being low level, it feels like literally every MMO. The Mage feels unique and does its own thing. I think if it wasn't for like the fire-ice balancing mechanic of the Mage, I probably wouldn't have had as much fun with it.
Yeah, the actual fire and Ember Ice, it's good.
Yeah, they did a good job with it.
Anyways, yeah. We'll be here for Skaven Day tomorrow with Verdun. We just did our roundup for anime stuff on last Wednesday. It was a shitload of fun, honestly. We've streamed for almost 5 straight hours of us just talking about anime. The VOD is there. It's like 4 hours and 38 minutes. It's insane. I'm looking forward to doing it again in 3 months, honestly. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, both of our, like, my voice didn't hurt afterwards, but it hurt the next morning. But other than that, now that that's over, I'll be going back to playing .hackgu on Wednesdays again for Weeb's Day. And I'm actually thinking about changing my Friday streams to Thursdays to give me a better day before to plan for the sessions and stuff, to do things. Instead of streaming on the day before, since I'm no longer doing Fate Friday, I might change it to Thursday and do something else. I'm not really sure yet. I'll keep you guys posted. Other than that, yeah, I think we're going to get out of here. Thank you to everyone who came out. Eastbon and Overlord Nigel93, thank you so much for the follows. It's really appreciated. I think we're a little over 70 followers now.
Cool.
Big mood.
And I uploaded a tier 2 emote because I made it out on whim, and we have Torch Kun Ayaya.
Yes, we love that.
And I had a lot of fun making it. And yeah, I'm glad it worked out. I was talking to Anger about it. He helped me figure out if I should use a red mouth or a black mouth, and we ended up with on the red one because it looks more like the actual Ayaya.
Ayaya.
Ayaya. Ayaya.
Ayaya.
Ayaya.
But yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
match is struck.
Hey, look at that!
A blazing star is born.
I think I can play this D&D session without subbing.
Look at that! This row person is subbing whoever they are.
Did you know, guys? You have one free sub with Twitch.
Does it count that I tossed a sub at somebody?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you gave a sub to Verdun. That was great. But yeah, anyways, again, thank you to everyone who came out, even if you just sat and chat and lurked. As long as you watched and enjoyed, thank you so much, honestly. I'll get the VOD out on YouTube before Wednesday. I'll try to. It usually takes me until about Wednesday to remember to do it, because YouTube is a pain in my ass.
Yep.
But we're going to get out of here. Thank you to everyone who came out. Keep your torches lit, delve deep, and keep rolling, guys. Bye!